Hi, everybody. I don't know what the status of the stream quality is going to be tonight, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. It's been a hot minute.
That's an
Hello.
auspicious start.
Yeah, nice, confident
I
boost.
love how we our only commitment on this channel is
Is to try.
low expectations,
Yes.
right? Our commitment is keeping everyone's hopes low,
Hmm.
and so that we avoid disappointment. That's our whole ethos here.
Right. Don't expect much, and you won't be disappointed.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway, I'm Nate. I'm joined by Ian. Tom may or may not join us
Who needs
tonight.
him?
I don't know. He's probably got more important things
He's
to do.
just let the internet in on this.
He mentioned a
If
nap.
you guys didn't know this, Tom's cooler than us.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. With a social life and
So
places to go and people
yeah,
expecting him. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, so we're left often just hanging out with our own damn selves who are not cool.
Hmm.
So Tom's off like having a life and shit and being like dope. So
Yeah.
just so
Anyway,
but we're willing to, invite other non-dope people like us into the stream if you want to join and like watch and enjoy it. That's what we're here for.
congealed putrescence. Oof. That
I
sounds.
don't know what that is.
That's the silvery thing I just picked up. Uh,
Yuck.
all right. So when last we left our intrepid hero, I saw this cool blue Sekiro looking thing. Massive putrescence. What? Am I going to trash bag world? Is that what's going
I don't
on?
think you want the putrescence to be getting bigger.
I don't really want to, but I just got a spell that lets me hurl garbage, it seems like, at people.
Yeah, putrescence is not good. You don't want that.
Yeah,
That's
I'd pass.
say
Um,
no.
anyway, uh, we were in like this cool blue glowing Sekiro looking
Cerulean
place.
Coast. Yeah.
Yeah, looks cool.
You're not there
Oh,
anymore. You're underneath it
garbage
now.
can,
Oh
garbage,
my god, it's
trash
huge.
bag.
Monstrous.
Jeez. Okay.
You got anything with like fire? Because these
I
guys, oh my god. You
that
might
does a
want to go take
lot.
that boy. Yeah, you might want to take that boy out first.
Yeah. All right.
He is
I don't have time to
sniping.
play with you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
maybe come back to the trash bags.
Yeah, we were on the Cerulean Coast. It looked amazing. It looked like
It did.
blue glowy Sekiro final fight with Ishin.
Indeed. My favorite place in all of Souls Lakes.
Oh yeah?
Favorite spot. Yep, love it. Whoa, not dead.
All right. There was a
Oh my
second
god.
dude here, wasn't there?
I thought there was, and you're still getting shot at. There's
Yeah.
like levels here, dog.
God, it always sucks when like
Can you get up
you
here?
go after some dude who was shooting at you and you get there and then there's more dudes shooting
More
at you.
dudes shooting at you.
They're pretty tough.
Oh
Like,
man, they are beefy. Yeah, they are healthy boys.
there we go. All right. Someone's shooting directly down at me? Who's doing this?
Is that a
Wait.
crystal thing over there?
Oh,
What
I
is that?
didn't kill him?
Wow, yeah. What the fuck is that?
Backstabbed him and it didn't fucking kill him? It's a
Uh, yeah.
nectar blood
Virgin.
virgin? Virgin?
Nectar blood version.
Oh,
Oh, you
fucking
got trash bagged.
trash bag. Get
That's what
off.
you get.
Ooh,
That's
I'm
what
getting
you
a little
get for not
nervous.
dealing with the trash bags. This is what happens when you
That
don't
one
take out
dropped
the
out of
trash bag.
nowhere.
Yeah, you got to take it out, though. You
Is
cannot.
this
You have
guy?
to
He
take out
keeps
the
coming
trash.
back. He's got to be coming back. There's no
You
way
got to
this
kill him
guy.
twice. He's a skeleton boy. He's a skelly boy.
Oh no, he's fresh. What the fuck?
I mean, they do come back though, like the skelly boy. Yes, they
Oh.
come back.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yep,
That's what it is. I was like, why do these guys keep coming back? Okay, that makes sense.
that's been the case
I
since
don't know
Dark
what the.
Souls 1, dog.
Yeah, I forgot. Like I said,
Yeah,
like I was telling you earlier, and I haven't actually like even touched a video game at
yeah, no
all
hands
in like
on.
a couple weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted to talk about this because
Oh,
maybe
you said you didn't want to get bigger, and that's so much bigger.
that's
What?
a big old trash bag,
That's a
dog.
big old trash bag.
Do you
Fuck.
remember what trash bags are vulnerable to?
Yeah, fire, right?
Yeah, man.
Do
Got
I
anything with
have
fire?
fire?
I'm sure you
Shit.
do. You gotta have fire
Inventory. I need to go like sit
sometime.
down at like a bonfire and like check out my spells.
Oh, we
Fire.
want to do magic, boys.
Well, I don't know if
Your
I.
dragon spells often are fire based. I don't know if the ones you have are, but
Jeez.
as
Okay.
a class, they often are.
Yeah. Do I have any fire? Got lots of lightning. Oh yeah. Okay, we got some
You
fire.
you got fire you can rub on your sword. You got fire that you can throw like pots and shit. Or like, what do you think?
Yeah.
Or even your torch.
I don't even know if I have. Yeah, I might.
Like if
Oh,
you have
Fucking torch.
You,
Yeah, I forgot about torches.
yeah, you can put the torch in your left hand, and that'll help on the little boys, the little trash
Ananias
bag.
torch. Oh, okay,
Ooh,
that's Sentry's torch, steel wire torch. I'm gonna go with this one. All right, let's give this a shot.
let's
So
see
I can
what
do
we can
that, and
do.
then yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you saying you want to talk about some
Yes, you're
games?
saying you hadn't, had hands-on video game in like
Yeah.
some time. So I don't know like what the reason is for you, but I was thinking about this. Like, so here, let me give you some context. The new NVIDIA graphics cards got announced this week,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been, thinking about upgrading from my 30 series. They got the 50 series out now. I usually skip a generation, at least one generation, and I'm thinking, man, I could get a new graphics card, and then I keep thinking to myself, but why though? And I'm like, because there's nothing that I want to play. Like, and like, not for a while. I can't think of anything that's coming out for a while that I'm even going to be interested in. There's Hyperlight Breaker,
Yeah.
right, which I think is going to come out in early access maybe this month, but that's not going to require half of the graphics card I already have. I mean, that'll play probably on deck, most
Yeah.
likely. So,
Fucking shit.
like, and other than that, man, there's nothing out there that I want to play, especially in PC world. The thing I'm most excited about right now is the Switch 2, which like there's a lot of hype about that this month. They're thinking that it's going to get announced this month.
Oh, this month, huh? I didn't
Yeah,
realize it
that
was going
would
to be
get me
this
hyped.
month.
Like I'd jump on that right away, but like other than that, there's nothing out there. It feels like a desert. There's nothing out there that interests me. The Game of the Year awards this year,
Mm-hmm.
like this was not a good year for games for me, man. Like it was shaping up to be good,
Mm-hmm.
but because they had the early access for No Rest for the Wicked,
Mm-hmm.
and
That couldn't
then
be considered, right? Because that wasn't like a fully released
yeah,
game.
no, it was also like it was buggy. It was early access, but they basically after they released um, basically the I don't know the challenge mode at the end of the game,
Mm-hmm.
they kind of stopped updating it. They went like radio silent for like 5 months at the end of the year, and they did nothing else to it, which sucked because like I had put in about 70 hours in it early on in like a very small portion of the game. So I was looking forward to them maybe, trickling out some updates over the course of the year. Nah, that didn't happen. They went dark basically for an entire half a year. Uh, and then Hyperlight Breaker was supposed to come out in early access later on in 2024, and it got delayed out of early access, out of 2024 into 2025. No news on Switch, Switch 2. No new Marios. No, there was a Zelda, but that was an actual Zelda game, not a Link Zelda game.
Yeah, like
So,
first proper Zelda game since I think the what do you call them? Fucking what was the one that the three games that got produced on the by the one company that nobody wants to talk about?
yeah.
Well, like
I don't
Gamelon
know.
and
Yeah,
like all that.
yeah. Yeah, and not no shade against Zelda. She's an awesome character. I love Zelda. She's, my gaming girlfriend, but I don't want to play as a magician. So like that's not down. I'm not down for that necessarily. So that wasn't for me. Yeah, so like and then I guess this upcoming year there should be more stuff, hopefully. Like again, I'm looking forward to Hyperlight Breaker, but there just is not anything out there right now that's like jazzing me up to pick up like all over Christmas break. All I wanted to do was play a video game, and for the life of me I could not find one that was like getting me.
Yeah.
That got its hooks in me. So, it was a drag. I'm feeling like we're in a slump. At least I'm in a slump, video game slump. I'd love to
Yeah,
get back.
you don't have any good franchises coming your way, do you?
No, not really. Well, I mean, there's the thing. So maybe it depends on what Nintendo does this year because if they release a Switch, which they have basically said they're going to do, then presumably there's going to be probably a 3D Mario platformer, which would be monstrous for me.
That
Uh,
would be.
Possibly Mario Kart 10,
I
or I guess
heard
Mario Kart 9. I mean,
something about Ocarina of Time getting some extra attention, like
So
getting some new attention.
this is what I want. So I want
Yeah.
Switch 2 in first and okay, let's talk about Switch 2. I want Switch
Okay.
2.
Yeah.
I want Switch 2 to be called the Super Switch or Nintendo Super Switch or Super Nintendo Switch, something like that, because
And
that's
keep.
what it should be called, Super something.
Yeah. That.
I don't want new Nintendo Switch.
And then the
I don't
next one is Switch 64,
yeah,
Switch Cube.
yeah, you know what? Even that, I'm kind of okay with that. What I don't want is for them to follow that like I don't want Switch Wii. I don't want Switch Wii U, Switch U. I don't want new Switch. You know,
Why
like
is
they
it
do
a
with New Super
big old
Mario
fucking
Bros. And shit.
circle? Fuck me.
Like,
Okay.
give me a proper Nintendo name. Call it Super something. Call it Super
Mm-hmm.
Switch. Something like that. So that's petty, but that's what I personally want. Second of all, as far as like games, I want them to come out with the Switch in March or April. I want them to announce, doesn't have to be launch day, but I do want this year both a Super Mario 3D mainline platformer, basically sequel to Odyssey or something else in that vein. And I want Mario Kart 9. I
Ooh,
want it.
Mario Kart 9.
I want
Yeah,
it.
you would.
It's
Tickler says
been
I
too
want you.
long. Well, don't forget, Mario Kart 8
Oh
Deluxe
shit.
is what, 2013? Mario Kart
Yeah.
8 when that
Mario
first
Kart
came
8.
out.
Yeah, yeah. No shit. It's
And
been a
then Mario Kart 8
while.
Deluxe was obviously for Switch, but like that is an old ass game at this point. I
Yeah.
granted there's a lot of new
It's
content in there,
solid
but
though.
oh my god, it's the greatest. It's the
It's
greatest
up
kart racer
there.
of all time. Greatest kart
Yeah.
racer of all time. No, I'm not disputing that. But like, let's not forget. Like, what I don't want is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe remastered or something.
Yeah,
Uh,
again.
yeah. Let's come on.
With
Let's
quote
move
unquote
it along.
updated graphics, even though Nintendo never ever needs to update their graphics.
Yeah, they
Like,
don't need to
because
update it. I mean,
they've never it's never been their thing.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is still to this day one of the most beautiful games ever made. It's gorgeous. It's a fantastically beautiful game. So like, yeah, I want that. It's again, doesn't have to be day and date with launch, but I'd like it next year. I'd like to see Metroid Prime Beyond.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yikes, man, it's got
First enemy that actually wasn't a trash bag.
yeah,
Fucking
he's dangerous, man.
roughed me up a little bit.
Incidentally, this character, this enemy is really fun to fight with Sekiro mod on.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I'm sure it's
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
lot of parrying
a lot of
potential.
parryables. Yeah, that's really great.
That's cool.
So anyway, that's what I want from Switch. And then to get to the point that you were making, the thing that I want on top, frankly, more than anything else, except for the Mario Odyssey slash 3D Mario
Sequel.
sequel,
Yeah.
is I want remasters and or remakes of Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess. I want those on the Switch too.
I would do a Majora's Mask as well.
I would
Since
love Majora's Mask. I
if
would
you're
love
gonna do
Majora's
Ocarina of
Mask.
Time, you might as well do
It
Majora.
should be a two-pack. It should be a
Yeah,
two-pack, you know.
like Master Quest style. Like,
Yeah, 100%. 100%. They
uh,
did an unbelievable remaster of Wind Waker
yeah.
a little while ago, and frankly, they did one for
Fuck, get
3DS for
off
the
me.
Twilight Princess. And
Yeah.
I really want to play Twilight Princess again. I love
Just
that
want the
game so much.
excuse.
It's just such a badass game. Anyone who like doesn't include that in the top 5 Zelda games of all time, I think you're kind of missing a trick, man. Like that game is spectacularly good. I know it takes a little while to get started. It has that like wolf part in between that kind of sucks. You have to go like on that fetch quest. Apart from those 2 items, though, its highs are so
God damn
fucking
it.
high.
Yeah,
I think
that's true.
it's
It has a
it's the
slow
best art
start, but that's
style.
about it.
It's the best art style of all time for all the Zeldas, including Breath of the Wild.
That might be an opinion. That might be a
It's
hot take.
definitely
A
an
lot of
opinion, but
people
it's
would
my
argue with
opinion.
you on that one.
100%. A lot of people would. A lot of people would because well, here's the thing. There's a lot of great ones to choose from, and there are lots of variation, right? So
It
there's
just
Wind Waker.
depends. Yeah, I'd say
If
Wind
that's your flavor,
Waker.
if
Yeah,
Wind Waker is your flavor, then that's one of the best ever made, right? Because of the art style is superb in that game.
yeah.
But
It's also really easy to keep clean no matter what generation you're
but the
playing
thing
on.
about Twilight Princess is it's not been replicated by any other Zelda game. Like Majora's Mask is the darkest of all the other Zelda games, but it doesn't.
I would even say the weirdest. Maybe not even the darkest. I'd say
It's definitely the
Twilight
weirdest.
Princess might be the darkest.
Twilight Princess is the darkest, and it's also the most like realistically rendered. And I just think the art style is gorgeous and it holds up to this day. You go back and play that game, it's incredibly beautiful. I think, don't get me wrong, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, beautiful goddamn games. I would say those are probably my second favorite art style. But Twilight Princess, incredibly beautiful game. There are high points in that game that are just spectacularly good. So I would love them to release a remaster of, doesn't even have to be a remake, just a remaster of Twilight Princess on Switch 2. That would make my world. I would love that.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's what I want. If they do any, like, if they do 75% of that, that's a monster year for me.
All right.
I would love.
If they were to make a Twilight Princess Lego set, a la, via the like
Yeah, with the Deku Tree,
the Deku Tree and the Temple of Time or whatever, or what was it? Yeah, I think it was that. I forget the two.
They haven't done.
They haven't done.
I don't think. Oh no, it was the Deku Tree. There were just two different versions.
Oh,
there's
two different
Ocarina,
versions of the
and
Deku.
there's
Okay,
Breath of the
yeah.
Wild.
Right. Okay, I couldn't remember.
So, yeah.
What
it's the same set, but you can build either one.
What area would you want the Twilight Princess Lego set to be?
Okay, so I've thought about this a little bit. Temple of Time's kind of the answer, kind of the obvious answer, but not for me, not really for Twilight Princess.
Yeah, it's the technically correct answer. Probably feels like the academically correct answer, but there are personal.
I'm gonna be honest, as someone who's building Rivendell right now, and who has graduated into like the big boy sets.
What is up with all these animals?
It's creepy as fuck, man. What's going on here?
Like they're all just chilling and sleeping and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you gonna smack one, or are you just gonna be nice?
No, they're cool.
All right.
Right, they don't like get up out of the stand up and they have glowing red eyes and come after me or something. No. Has happened before.
This does have like Irithyll Bridge vibes to it a little bit. Like something might be coming after you if you turn your back on. Nope. Honestly, for me, I would really like to see Hyrule Castle.
A good Hyrule Castle, because fucking
good Hyrule Castle.
I mean, aren't all the best Lego sets fucking castles, man?
Yes, castle is always the best.
I would want a Ganon's Tower. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be sick. That would be sick.
Did you see that you're getting, is it Barad-dûr?
Yeah, that's already out, yeah.
Fucking, like Sauron's Tower or whatever?
Yep.
I had no idea that was a set until I saw it. I was like, are you kidding me? That thing's huge.
Incredible. It's actually a little bit smaller than Rivendell, believe it or not.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Like square footage wise, I guess maybe, but like.
No, piece wise. Like there's oh yeah.
Wowzer.
100%. Yeah. I mean it doesn't mean anything. They're both enormous. They're both fucking huge and amazing. I gotta let you know, man. Rivendell is something else. I've never built anything like that. Like that between that and Falcon, like I don't know that there are two better sets ever made by Lego. Ooh, who's talking to you?
Saint Trina. Fly to your feet, Saint Trina. Saint Trina might be the alter ego of Mikola, I believe.
She's like the
right jumping. Well, I guess
dealer. Be able to sleep.
Could this be a hole?
Do you trust it?
Do it. Time for down.
I mean, they're telling you to do it. You got stuff to do first?
I don't think so. Just because I'm trying to think of
anywhere else you think you can go?
Any of the other paths? I didn't see any other paths. I think the other path I chose by Big Trash Bag was a giant.
Let's just appreciate how fucking cool this area is, though.
It is cool. It's like
fucking weird.
Like giant coffin buildings just kind of sticking out of the ceiling.
They're like giant ships. They're like giant Mayflower ships.
I feel like I crossed over there earlier.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I think I did. Okay, so this is over there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll give it a shot, I guess. I don't have anything else to lose. Well, you know what? Maybe I do. Hang on. I have 460.
You want to cash that in? Hell yeah.
Let me just do that first. I feel like
it doesn't really matter because we're working on Smorgasbuild, which is kind of meaningless then. So
Yeah. Just I just put in the work to get this many. So I might as well,
it's the principle.
Yeah. Plus, I can respec anytime I want. So.
Yeah, but you don't. So
Yeah, I do. I don't because I know it makes you mad.
Yeah, I mean
I know that it upsets you, so I don't.
Yeah, I mean this is the whole like organizing principle of this particular stream is all about grievance.
Yes.
And how much we dislike each other.
Yes.
Yeah, that's mostly what it's about. So if you guys are down for that, we got lots of that. All right, we're doing it.
Let's do this. It's strange that it's going on this long.
It's very
So
far away. Yes, it is.
what? What?
Feels like something, doesn't it?
Uh.
Yeah, dog.
Whoa.
You're living.
Whoa. This is
We're living.
cool. Typically
Is it?
underground, not a good idea. This is
Think about
cool though.
how far underground do you think you are now? This has got to be like miles, dog.
Like yeah, at least a couple miles.
Yeah, man. This is like Journey to the
This is
Center of the
St.
Earth here.
Trina's Lily, I think.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay. This open field says boss. Says boss with either big size
What do you
or big mobility.
What do you know? You don't know anything about Dark Souls games. You never
This
played one
is
before.
giving me Medir vibes.
Oh yeah, definitely. That whole fall to get down to yeah.
Underground. Oh, it's this guy.
Crescent.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he leaps
Fucking
off his
radical,
level 4.
dude.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He can do
You're
combos.
getting
He's got
tuned up
combos
right away.
with
He's got teammates.
no legs horse.
Oh man.
That's cute. He's got
His
a buddy.
face. His face is so gross.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Ended
That's
you
fine.
rightly.
That's all right. That was mostly just
Recon. We're recon.
yeah, recon and roll spamming.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool though. I can't wait
So we
to
like
check.
this boss. All right.
I just because I recognize him. I
I see. So
recognize
you
him
want to
from
get down on the lore.
yeah.
That's it.
I don't know anything about him, but I saw him in the previews, and I'm like, what's that? What's up with that guy? I want to know his story.
What's
So
with
now,
that guy?
what's up with that guy? Yeah, that in this fall is like
I mean,
roller
it's
coaster.
basically
like,
the same length as that elevator over in Limgrave.
Yeah, but you just
Except
do it
no
in
elevator.
10 seconds
Yeah.
instead of 5 minutes.
What do you think the lore justification is for being able to survive that fall?
Oh, he comes. Stretches
None.
and squats.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ugh. Why is his horse so like slimy and greasy? Gross. He's like a corpse horse.
Oh, he's got boomerang.
Corpse. Oh, it's like goopy on the bottom.
Okay, double ups. Let's see. So I'm watching the Super Beard Bros Street Fighter 6 Dojo series.
Yeah,
with Kelly.
with
Kells.
Kells, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, she's great.
I've
She's
never
fantastic.
really watched much of her stuff, but she seems really cool.
He actually has been on YouTube forever, actually. She and Alex used to do the Dex, which was basically an all Pokemon channel, which is pretty big for a while.
Yeah.
So that was like, I don't know, 10 years ago, more than that probably they've been doing that. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I love seeing seeing Brett and her in the lab, basically.
Yeah, dude. Brett in the lab is
principles
so much
on-
fun.
He's
Like,
a
Brett-
great sensei, dude.
Dude, he is so me. Like, he is my spirit animal.
Yeah.
Like, he
Yeah.
is
Every time I listen to him, I'm like, this is exactly how Ian would
Yes.
teach somebody.
100%.
Like
100%.
you guys are
His
actual, Yeah.
Yeah, his vibe and my vibe are like right
Yeah.
matched. Like they're perfect. Like
I could see
yeah,
you
he's
getting
my
along.
type of guy.
You're parasocial best friends. You just don't know it. He just doesn't
100%.
know it.
He's like he and I are both like, yeah, we'd be parasocial best friends, but we don't want to be best friends because
Yeah.
we're like we're
Yeah.
both
That
too
would
cool for
require
that.
effort and socializing.
Yeah, exactly. We're not down for that. Like whatever. Oh, just right out the gate, right to the face, right to the fucking wall.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
You're doing good damage though. That was pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty big for a boss,
You do like 12 of those, you got him beat.
right? Oof.
Oh man, that's a weird sound it makes too when he does it. Oh.
God, it's okay. I can't dodge that horse.
Yeah, it's hard because you got to keep him in view, and he's kind of like clever girling you. He's kind of coming at you from a oblique angle.
He does neigh every time he comes at you though, so you do know he's coming. You just got to figure out the timing.
Yeah, you got a flag. That's good.
Yeah, there's that. God.
Speaking of Let's Plays, I've been watching the RKG Let's Play of Elden Ring recently. Watched a lot of that over the break. So they were IGN guys. They're based in Britain. They're based in London. So they were part of like IGN London for a long time, and they do the Prepare to Try series.
Prepare to try. Amazing.
Yeah, they're very famous for their Dark Souls playthroughs, and I think they're excellent. And the cool thing about it is, there's three guys. One plays the game, the other one edits the videos and like reads all the lore. But the guy in the middle, Krupa, he like teaches the lore in real time because he plays the game ahead of time. And so it's a
Oh.
little bit like what's the name of our defunct series on this channel? Player Guys. It's a little bit like that in the sense
It's
that
not
he's
defunct. It's just kind of on hiatus. But there are
sure,
plans.
sure,
Spoiler alert,
sure.
but we do have
Sorry, I didn't
plans.
mean to offend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was a sensitive topic. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, he's like he provides the lore in real time, so I'm like actually getting a little bit of the lore finally because I'm watching the Let's Play of Elden Ring with these
Oh,
guys.
yeah?
So that's kind of nice. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I've also been reading Song of Ice and Fire series by George R. R. Martin.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry, man. I know there's a lot of criticism going on with him, and look, he deserves a lot of it because of all this bullshit with this last two books of the series.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to deny, man. He's a good writer.
I'm not saying he's
shit.
I'm not saying he's a bad writer. I'm saying, would you fucking write, please?
Yeah, 100%.
Mr. Good Writer, could you give us the good story? Could you finish the good story?
Man. I don't disagree.
Yeah, if he were a shit writer, who the fuck would care whether or
I mean,
not
yeah,
he finished the last
it's an endorsement of his good work, right? But
yeah.
no, I'm with you guys. I'm with everybody
nothing,
who's annoyed by it and upset by it. Like I look, I'm not arguing that. Like it sucks. It's ridiculous. But that being said, the lore behind Elden Ring, it's a well-written fucking story, man. Especially in the context of a video game. There's some like deep shit going on in this game. There are layers, and there's like pathos, and there is, it's just real good. Like this is the type of stuff I've always thought this about Dark Souls. If you cared to do it, you could really make a hell of a good movie out of it. Several movies out of it.
Yeah. God, finding the windows to hit this guy is the
Tough,
real
man.
trick. He like swings at you and then he runs away and you got to run after him.
Well, yeah, I was going to say he makes a lot of distance. He's got a lot of movement.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to be patient too. You're gonna have to find your window and not overcommit.
I wonder if I can do this one instead. Yeah.
This is always our fallback. We go in there with Milady. We end up not liking it. It's not working, and then maybe this is just your boss weapon. Maybe that's all this is. It's just your boss gear, your boss loadout, and
I try and overcommit with Milady because I can swing faster.
Faster, yeah.
And with this one, it makes me
forces you to be more patient.
Think of one, maybe two swings at a time. Versus Milady, I can do like 2, 3, 4.
So basically, what you're saying is that you're not capable of disciplining yourself, so you need a tool to do it for you. Got it. Understood.
100%. Not to mention, this has Bloodhound stuff attached to it, and Milady doesn't.
Oh boy, my favorite. What? Yeah, here he comes. Nice job. Dude, Bloodhound Step. Let him get old. There you go.
Also, my single swings do a lot of damage to him.
Yeah, that's a lot of yellow bar there you're taking down. Oh my god. All three. Just took all three of them. And a Sonic Boom in the meantime. Oh, the hesitation on that. That's dirty. Yeah, more hezzy. More hezzy. Speaking of hezzies and shit, I do like I like Brett a lot because he gets real technical. Like he's not afraid to get technical about like what's actually happening in the background and under the hood.
Yeah, he doesn't
uses all the right terminology. He doesn't. Yeah, he's super like open and like welcoming about it. But he knows his shit, and he like holds people to his standards. Like, look, I'm going to use this terminology. You're going to learn it. We're going to use it, and
because it also helps you like go learn and research on your own. You're like, what is that?
Well, exactly. Like he's using this terminology because it's a good tool. It actually helps you understand what's happening. And frankly, I like it too because that terminology, frankly, from fighting games applies to so many other video games in general. And the more you know how it works under the hood in fighting games, the more you can apply it to other video games, like Dark Souls and Sekiro.
What is happening?
Oh wow, man! I'm gonna let you know, guys. This is Elden Ring is an all-time great game, but I don't want to hear anybody telling me that it's a beautiful game.
I gotta like be running, dude, and he's throwing Okay, he's throwing cold fire out there now? What
Yeah,
the fuck?
yeah. Look. I got to tell you guys, and I know this is an unpopular opinion. Elden Ring is an all-time great game. Might be to some people. I would not argue with someone if they told me it was the greatest game of all time. Fair. I would not argue with that. But I got to tell you, man, sometimes this game looks like butt. That black goo that he was
Yeah.
summoning there at the
That
end,
was,
that looked like dog shit.
that was late 90s, early aughts
Yeah,
CGI level.
yes. And I'm not necessarily a graphics hound, but holy god, that was some
Yeah,
dog shit.
that looks rough.
Yeah.
Is it like
Incidentally,
that for you too, or is it maybe just the settings on my
no, it
computer,
is.
I
Yeah,
wonder?
this is just not a. The textures in this game are not very well rendered, and the reason is because it's open world, so they can't like afford to do it.
Yeah.
If you go back to Dark Souls 3 is a far better looking game than Elden Ring. I maintain this. It is far better looking. This looks more like
So
Dark
much
Souls
for
2.
that.
To be honest.
I was too focused trying to
That
get
was
my grace
quick.
back. I didn't even really bother to fight him.
Good thing you spent those before you went
Exactly.
down here.
Exactly.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3 still a gorgeous game to this day.
Oh yeah, it
It does
totally
have
holds
the
up.
benefit of not being open world, so I recognize that it is
Yeah.
handicapped. That Elden Ring is handicapped a little bit by being open world, but nevertheless, I still think actually even the art design in Elden Ring still not as good as Dark Souls 3.
You think
Like
so?
I do like the armor. We talked about this.
Yeah,
Like
you there's only
the
like
fashion souls
3
in
good
this game
ones.
is
Yeah.
yeah, fashion souls in this game is also butt.
Yeah.
The the weapons are like not particularly good. The environments, there's a lot of amazing environments. So that artwork is really great, but like character work, it's not brilliant.
Oof. Yeah, it's the fact that he comes in and
Yeah, he comes in and out. He makes distance. Like he's a little kind of a bitch that way. Ooh, he's got kind of a psycho crusher too.
yeah.
Good dodges. Bloodhound baby coming in big. Yeah, you need to be
Yeah.
patient because like you don't even need to go in for a second one there. It's probably a trade you don't need to make. You've got enough damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, if you can stay in on him too, although again he jumps out, so it's like you don't have a lot of control over that.
Yeah. He's doing frostbite damage, okay.
He reminds me a little bit of Orphan of Kos.
I don't think I fought him.
He's not nearly as difficult as Orphan of Kos. That's Bloodborne.
Oh, right. Okay. I was like,
Yeah.
that sounds familiar, but I don't know which boss that is.
Which brings me to another thing I want to talk about today.
Yeah.
What do we do after Shadow of the Erdtree?
God damn it. After Shadow of the Erdtree, well, I imagine at
Yeah.
the pace that I'm going, Night Rain will be out, so which we have
Maybe,
not talked
but
about, by the way.
well, maybe. So, first of all, you could pretty much end this anytime you wanted. You could push forward the actual like get to the end game a little bit faster if you wanted to. So, depending on what your decisions are, you might be able to get through this real quick. With that said, I don't. Have they mentioned release date for Night Rain?
Not that I've seen, but
Yeah, I
admittedly,
don't know
I
if they
have not
did.
been paying
It is supposed
attention
to be this
to.
year. I just don't know what
Yeah, it's
date.
basically what Elden Ring, the fan fiction.
Yeah, it's Elden Ring fan fiction, and it's Elden Ring. Do you remember hearing about
It's like Elden Ring Smash Bros, but like FromSoft Smash Bros.
a little bit, yeah, but you also get the uh, multiplayer, basically that
Yeah,
people have been asking for Elden Ring for years,
yeah,
and that they had to basically mod into this game, and now they've basically said, okay, we're tired of people modding this shit, so we're gonna do it ourselves.
yeah,
That's basically what they did. Frankly, it looks fantastic to me. It looks terrific. I can't wait for that. But I'm not convinced that you're not gonna be done with this before then, though.
yeah,
I think it depends on just how consistent you are with like streams every week.
yeah. Hopefully, I'm back. I'm back into the regularity.
I don't. I mean, I don't think you've got another like 30 hours in this. I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you've done at least probably half of it, I would guess, if not more. So we revisit the question. Let's assume that you're done before Night Rain's out. What do we do?
hmm.
What do you want to do?
That is a good question.
So
Should we do
from
another FromSoft game?
well, that's the question. So from FromSoft, we've got 2 games that we haven't done. We haven't
Yeah.
done Dark Souls 2, and we haven't done Bloodborne.
Fuck.
Uh,
There's also Armored Core, but that would be both of
do
us
we
going
want to
in
count
blind.
that? Yeah. Do we? I mean, that's not like a Souls-like though. Like, do you want to do like a
Yeah.
Souls-like, or do we want to maintain a Torture Tuesday kind of thing for Wednesdays, or do you want to like do something? Because we've done other stuff. We've done Ori with Cherie. We've
Yeah, we've
done
done Ori. We've done like games to like cleanse palettes and things.
uh
We also
every
haven't
now and then.
finished Metal Gear for you, although I don't know if you
So
really even want to bother.
I got a few
Uh,
things.
yeah,
Um, Metal Gear's an option. I need to get into a place where I'm able to like stream reliably.
yeah.
I'm having to work late like all the time right now, so I don't
Uh,
know. I don't know how reliable I can be
mhm.
for actual streaming. But that said, I mean I'm able to attend these, so maybe I can. I don't know. Um, but as far as like you playing, we've talked about a few things, but I think we should consider Bloodborne for one. It is terrific. It is fantastic. I have played and beaten it. I've played Dark Souls 2. That's the only Dark Souls I haven't beaten. But all the others I've done, so we can do Bloodborne if you want. Um, what else? Oh, so I was thinking also you still have not like really dove deep into Tears of the Kingdom.
I haven't. Yeah, true.
Now the
Not.
problem with that is when it was released, Cameron did a lot of streams.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think he beat it on stream.
Yeah, I think so. So that to me, I don't care about that.
Yeah,
'Cause, like this, I don't know. I've never treated Torture Tuesday as like let's do stuff for the channel. It's sort of like let's do stuff that we want to play. I
yeah,
always feel like all the let's plays that I like are with games that the players want to play.
yeah. Not necessarily
So
what's hot.
yeah, I don't really as long as the game is interesting, whether or not I've played it or not, or whether I've seen anybody else stream it before, I don't really care. As long as they're enjoying it, I'm having fun. So anyway, I do feel like you owe it to yourself to play that game and finish that game. I don't know if you want to use the stream for that. I'm happy to sit in on that because I fucking love that game. It's incredible. So that's a possibility. I do want to see you play through Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War.
Oh right. Yeah, I forgot about those games.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy those. Those aren't necessary. Those aren't Souls likes, obviously, but they're not. They can actually get kind of challenging depending on how
Yeah.
you're playing. But that could also just be a palate cleanser. So, and I think you'd like them. So I think those are good. What else? There's other Souls likes too that I've only played parts of that we could play. There's Lies of P, which could be cool. I think there's supposed to be a sequel at some point or a DLC coming out for it sometime this year.
Fuck.
And then any other, yeah, man, that just looks like butt. That looks terrible.
Oh.
Man, yeah, that's tough.
Oh god. What the fuck?
I think you got to dodge in on that.
Jeez, man.
I think you got to dodge in.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically a slip dodge.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at least I've seen it more than once now.
You got to cut down on those active frames. You can't let them chase you.
Yeah. I was trying to like get away because I wasn't sure if it was like a big AOE that was just constantly like
Yeah, and
also
I don't
within the
know.
area, or if no,
I
but
don't
it
know
actually
how.
spreads.
Yeah, I don't know how wide its hitbox is. It's
Yeah. Either way, if it's coming at me
so.
that fast, I should. Yeah, you're right. I should be dodging through it and not
Yeah, I think you can cut down the active
not with it.
frames.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least try it. We'll see if it works.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm remembering correctly, I think that's what I did with this guy. But now that's like 2 years ago now. So what the fuck do I know?
I get it. I'm slow.
Yeah, man, this
And
is an old game now.
yeah,
Believe it
it's
or
really
not.
like old news.
Yeah. Wah. Here he comes. Nice. Wouldn't it be cool though to do Twilight Princess on the channel?
That'd be cool. Yeah.
If you were to release that, that'd be sick.
You're still playing?
We're playing.
Playing.
Cherie's here.
Up, yo!
Oh, Cherie's doing shelves, I guess.
No.
Shelves?
curtains in your
So
office?
we've been on a Lego kick this year, and I've done Millennium Falcon, and I'm doing Rivendell right now, and I'm going to do an X-Wing after that.
Nice.
Sheree, on the other hand, has done Stranger Things, Friends.
Yeah, you gotta
Like
look
Lego
at the
sets?
Stranger Things set.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
there's a really
What?
awesome, yeah, there's a really
I had
cool
no idea.
Lego. Yeah, it's really
It's-
cool. Yeah, really cool. One of the cooler Lego sets I've ever seen. And then she's also doing a giant ass lighthouse right now, so that's gonna be cool. So we gotta build like shelves and shit. We gotta like find space for it. Like we went a little hard on Lego this year. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, Steps doing it for you, man. A little early on that one. Yeah, dog. Problem solved. Whiff, nice. And it's good to be shifty like this.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
That
fuck.
dude did not touch you once. It's all right. Double whiff. He's whiffing too, though.
Well,
Except on those. My man's not healing.
yeah, I'm working on it.
That's we're back to Nate playstyle.
I like that Nade
Well,
play style is anytime anyone
it's
normally
tradition.
would do something smart. Like it's
Yeah,
not
it's
the opposite of when someone should do something smart.
yeah, you're like Bizarro Superman.
Yeah.
accurate. That is so accurate.
Yeah. What? That was a crazy heal. What the fuck? You were in the man's asshole. Nice. Jumping heavies. Man, what is?
Oh,
Ugh, that was going the other direction. You got that on lock. Yeah, that whole sequence you got on lock.
yeah, finally.
No problem.
It was the bane of my existence in the beginning.
Yeah, it was a problem at first, for sure. That was early. Yeah, preemptive. Yeah, get some space, get a heal in if you can.
Trying to.
I know.
Fuck.
Oh, damn.
Just a bit outside.
If this was pre-nerf of Bloodhound Step, you would have gotten out. You could have spammed Bloodhound Step and gotten out of there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ugh.
But you can't do it anymore because they nerfed it. You can't spam Bloodhound Step anymore.
It's too good.
Yeah. It's
No.
still real good, but it's not as good as it used to be.
Hmm. Okay. Let's see.
Let's see. That was actually a great
Let's
run.
see.
You
That
went
was
deep on
certainly
that
my
one.
best run so far.
Yeah, it was real good.
It's just like I want to just wail on him, but he fucking won't stand still. He doesn't take any hits done like
And
whatsoever.
that's the discipline, man. You gotta patience is the name of the game.
Exactly, but it takes.
I mean, that's
like,
been true since Dark Souls 1, though. Like, we
yeah,
know this.
You can't get any more than like 2 hits on him at a time.
Hey, you have to think about it like
'Cause he doesn't
Street
stand
Fighter,
still.
man.
Yeah.
You gotta take your turn. You don't get to just wail. You gotta wait your turn. You gotta get frame advantage. You gotta play footsies. You gotta space yourself right. I mean, that's what Dark Souls combat has always been. It's always been the basic fighting game. It's all about
Yeah.
footsies. If you can play footsie, you can win in Dark Souls. Wow, that was just outside of his range.
Hmm.
And he does it twice. What a bitch. What is with his face, too? He looks a little bit like the Erdtree beast, whatever the fuck he was, the
Oh
final
yeah,
boss.
the yeah.
Got
Not
like the same
celestial
face
beast,
going.
but yeah, same kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah,
But like opposite because he's garbage and not celestial.
correct.
Dude,
But his
whatever.
face is like a, I don't know, it's like a pod face. I don't know what he's got going on there. Like he's, yeah, translucent. Oh, what happened there? I thought you broke him for a second.
I know, right?
I wonder, we haven't broken him at all yet. I wonder if he's breakable.
I don't know.
He's just all poise.
If he doesn't have any, yeah.
Nice.
If he doesn't have a stance to break,
Yeah, there's no viscerals, there's no crits happening here, so. What? Damn, just spamming this shit. Psycho Crushers for days.
mm-hmm.
Wow, I thought you were gonna miss that one. Ooh. Nice job. Nice job. Wow. What? Bloodhound Step coming up big.
I didn't even Bloodhound step that one. I glitched right through his frame. All All right, give myself some room.
Lovely.
Oof.
Look at that.
Well,
That's all right.
that's
Not
been
bad.
worse.
But that was chip damage, basically. Not that, though. Some panic rolls there. That was a good dodge. That was a good dodge. Woo! My man.
Oof, did not.
Oh, he chose the right direction for us. That was good. Yikes. Damn, this is a war of attrition, man.
Yeah.
Good double chug. Good double chug.
God damn it.
Oh, knocking you out of fucking air.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens. Tradesies. You gotta commit sometimes.
Fuck.
That's a really shitty, unfortunate move. The fact that he
Yeah.
brings it back in like that sucks. Plus, it's frostbite.
Damn it.
Damn.
I got way
Decent
farther
run.
last time.
Yeah, it's still a decent run. I mean, you're getting the damage on him. I
Yeah,
think
I'm getting a good exposure to like his second phase because he's got
it was
those new
also just
moves.
like a really unfortunate sequence of attacks that he
Mhm.
put on there.
Yeah. Ugh, come on.
You got him. You got him. What is this? Try
is-
number 8, 7 or 8, something like that.
More. I feel like we're more than that. I feel like we're in double
I think so.
digits now.
I don't know. I always feel like it's more, and then like if I ever actually track it, it's always less.
I don't know. Maybe it feels like it's more because like
It's a long fight.
like yeah, it's a long fight because
Yeah.
you can't combo him. You can't, there's no way
No,
you
no,
can
no.
really shortcut because you can't break him. Seems like.
Yeah. Yep.
Um,
It's basically you just
and
a
he
bunch of
fucking
pokes.
runs everywhere.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can just poke him. That's all you get.
Right. So it's like I like the design of this boss. I don't know how much I like the fight, but
Yeah,
I
I don't
also
either.
appreciate the variety that not every fight is for everybody. Like I respect that.
Yeah, this is not my
Man.
favorite fight. I don't know that there's a lot of people that would say this is one like among their favorites. I never cared for this fight.
God damn, I
Wow, just
dodged
instant.
too slow or too fast on every single one of those.
It wasn't a perfect though.
It wasn't not that.
You got some points on the board.
And I just and I got what I asked for. I got a quick fight like I asked for.
You did. That's what you wanted.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't say that I
That's what
wanted
you
to
asked.
win. Just wanted a quick fight.
Be more specific next time. Monkey's paw.
Yeah, you know. That's what I fucking get.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Stop sucking. Get good.
Okay.
All right. Only a leap from the bull's head shall he show his
the
worth.
repentant man. Not even.
I like how you're
repentant.
just mashing the two. Like the penitent man shall pass, and only a leap from the lion's head will he show his worth.
Yeah.
I've been jonesing, pun intended, to rewatch those, man.
Yeah, you feel it.
Yeah, well, because the game just came out, and I don't
Oh
really have a lot of
yeah, I
interest.
heard.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be good. It's not a game for me because it's like I don't know. It's like a truncated, sort of limited, immersive sim,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not really for me. Even though like the greatest immersive sim of all time is Breath of the Wild, but there's better combat in Breath of the Wild. So it's not really for me, unfortunately. But like it is getting me. Like I'm watching Let's Plays and stuff, and it's getting me in the vibe. Like I want to watch Indiana Jones again. Best movie character of all time. Best movie hero who ever lived. The best. My hero. Because he's like a history nerd. You know what I mean?
Oh, you can break him.
Yeah, you broke him.
Incredible.
Not bad. Kind of weird ass sound effects. Nice. Yeah, Indy's just the best. He's the badass.
Agreed. Punches harder
also-
than anyone ever.
Yeah, he got the hardest punch there ever was. He's a history nerd. You know what I mean? Oh
Jesus.
man, he's a history nerd. He's a lore hound. Like he loves the lore. He's all about the lore.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Wow. He just started to turn on. That's like
Jeez, it's like I broke him. He's like, fine, I'll just fucking.
well, it was
break
like Street Fighter. When you get to them to low health, he's sort of like, all right, enough of your shit.
you. Yeah.
When you're on
God
level
damn
7,
it. God damn it.
you'll get it. You'll get it.
Hoping so. Ugh. All right. Anyway, Indiana Jones. Jonesing for it.
Yeah, man, it's just good. I know, like, generationally, Gen Z is kind of like unaware of the existence of Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
But I highly recommend if anybody Gen Zers out there who haven't like taken the liberty of absorbing Indiana Jones, do yourself a favor, man. That is some epic stuff. Indiana Jones,
You
the
can be
first
cool
three.
and be a nerd.
Yeah, don't worry about the like modern ones. Just watch the initial
First
trilogy
three,
through
yeah.
Last Crusade. Last Crusade, I maintain, is pulled off one of the rarest tricks in all of film, and that is be the third film in a trilogy and be the best one.
Yeah.
Which is a great thing in a trilogy because like you can start a marathon and be like, it only gets better from here,
God
man.
damn. Fuck.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Because I had the
really.
opposite.
Yeah.
I had the opposite experience when I watched Lord of the Rings, which is a shame.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Fellowship is by far my favorite.
Fellowship is your favorite. Interesting.
100%. I maintain it's the best one.
And why do you feel that way?
A number of reasons. Some of them are filmmaking reasons, like nerdy, like filmmaker shit,
Mm-hmm.
which I may not bore you with, but there's also like aesthetic and personal, just like enjoyment reasons.
Because they go to
Um,
Rivendell. They don't ever go back to Rivendell.
well,
Still very good.
that's part of it. Yeah, it's sort of that's a small part of a larger similar issue, which is there's just it feels much more like an adventure and that they're like a quest. They're traveling to a whole lot of different places. There's more variety in where they go. There's more variety in what they do. There's it's actually a fellowship, so it's actually like a party. They like have a crew of guys together that they're like on a mission. So from that perspective, it's more fun to follow the group. Whereas immediately after that movie, like basically at the end of that movie, everyone splits up, right?
Yeah.
So you start to follow their separate stories, and their separate stories are never as rewarding as they are when they're together. So I never enjoy it that much when we get to the second and third movies. Plus, yes, the environments and all that stuff from the first movie are more fun. Bigger set pieces, I think it's just more varied and interesting and cool. So, yeah. So anyway, that's my feeling about Lord of the Rings. I don't get me wrong. I like the other two movies a lot. I do think Return of the King is not the best of the three, even though it won all the awards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it suffers from the same thing that Tolkien suffers from, which is a little bit too much grandstanding in terms of like, you know what it is? It's actually just a little too dour. It's so dark and oppressive, and you know, difficult. There's very little fun happening. There's very little. It's a lot of people are just it's very depressed. The last two movies are very depressed, and there's a lot of that like building up to the battle energy that happens like all the time. They're trying to keep up that level of tense level of intensity over the course of those last two movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I think by the time you get to the last battle, you've already experienced that with Helm's Deep, and it's like, man, it's like I don't know if I can like summon the energy to get up for this again because it's kind of very the samey. And again, not that it's bad.
Fuck
Don't get me wrong; it's still
God
good.
damn it. Yeah. Okay.
It's just like
But it's like
it's
trying
just
to
a little bit.
maintain like 10 out of 10 amplitude the whole
Exactly.
time. Yeah.
Exactly. There's no push and pull. There's no build up and there's no setup and delivery. There's no. It's not. It's just sort of one direction of just one big crescendo, which I don't hate necessarily, but I just like. It's not even a crescendo. It's just we crank it up to 10 at Helm's Deep, and then we just leave it there. And then it's just kind of like it does feel a little bit samey by the time you get to. Plus, Return of the King ends like 6 times.
Yeah, well, that would be like the book or ends 6
Well,
times,
exactly. That's
doesn't
what
it?
I'm saying. Like the movies suffer from the same thing that the books suffer from. It's that sort of like, man, because I've been reading the books too, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
the books are kind of a slog to get through because it's so depressing. Like
Well, it's
everybody
basically
is
him.
so.
Yeah, magical entropy is him losing his
Well, this is the
childhood the
thing.
whole time,
Yeah,
right?
because you also know, unlike Game of Thrones / Song of Ice and Fire, you also know where it's going, and where it's going is this really banal, prosaic end game, which is like the world of man and modern human beings,
Yeah.
right? So like no magic, like that's where we're headed to. And to me, that's like, oh man, I know it's going to be a fun journey to get there, but once we're there, it's like, ugh, I don't want to live in that world anymore. Like, take me to the Grey Havens. I don't want to live in Middle Earth after that. It looks
Yeah.
like boring as fuck. Whereas the opposite is what's happening in Song of Ice and Fire. Magic is coming back into the world. It's becoming more and more interesting and more dramatic. So, I don't know. That's one of the like narrative things I find a little bit frustrating about Lord of the Rings. Plus, like, especially Two Towers, like, you spend so much time in fucking Rohan. And then the third movie, you spend so much time in Gondor. And the worlds of men are so... Nah, sorry. That ain't it for me. Like, they're a little bit... First of all, they're not very likable, right? So, like, the people in Rohan are okay. But, like, the King of Rohan is, like... I don't know. He wears thin after a while. He's all about honor and glory and, like... I don't know. I've had enough of that. Like, come on, man. Have a little more to you. Not very dimensional. And then and then obviously the Steward of Gondor,
he's actually suffering from like
he's mentally ill. He's fucked
mentally
up.
ill.
Yeah, which is cool. Like, is an interesting character, but it's also he's deeply unlikable. So, and you spend so much time with him there. He's just not a likable character. He's not really redeemable, of course. So, like, he's just kind of like you're waiting for when he ends up not being on screen anymore. Like, you're kind of rooting for him to die the whole time. So anyway, like, again, they're not bad. These are just some things like the reason why I like Fellowship better. I think Fellowship is more complete as a film. Also, like, as a narrative, beginning to end, as a singular film, it's more interesting and better. There's more setups and payoffs. There's better dynamic between the Fellowship. You know, there's more characters that you can follow, and then once you get to the end of Fellowship, everything they built up with the Fellowship literally breaks. So, like, all that fun stuff that you get to do with your crew sort of doesn't happen for the rest of the movie. The other thing I'll say is the first movie is also the prettiest because, again, they go to more places. We see them traveling, and they're also not stuck in the shitty areas of Mordor the whole time.
It's also the archetypal D&D party.
Exactly, 100%.
Like,
right?
They're in the freaking dungeon. Like,
well, I mean, think about it.
Fight bosses.
In Fellowship, you get the Shire, you get Bree and Weathertop, you get Rivendell, you eventually get Lothlorien, right? That's a lot of major spots in the Lord of the Rings. Like, those are major areas that are all very different from each other and all very important. In the Two Towers, you kind of get Rohan and you get Isengard. And you've already gotten a little bit of Isengard in Fellowship. That's in the beginning of Fellowship. And they're also, like, aesthetically very similar because it's the south of Middle-earth. And then you get Mordor and Gondor in the third one. Gondor is this, like, white on white place. You know, you get Gondor and Osgiliath, and that's like white on white. So from an aesthetic standpoint, it's kind of boring after a while. It's amazing when you first see it, and then it you're stuck there because Return of the King is like 3.5 hours, and it's like 4.5 hours if you do the extended cut. So, like, you're spending a lot of time in this, like, one-dimensional looking place. I mean, I get it. They call it the White City. It's supposed to be white. I'm not criticizing the design. They did it the way it's supposed to be done. But it's like, Rivendell's more fun. Lothlorien is more fun. Mirkwood is more fun. You know?
Yeah,
they just don't. So, like, and again, Rohan is like, Rohan could not be more boring because the actual, like, town where they are in Rohan, I don't know if there's a name for it or not. I'm not that deep in the lore, but where they actually show it on screen, that looks cool. But, like, anything outside of that area in Rohan, it's just a plain. It's just an open plain. So, like, that's not particularly cool looking either. Like, it's just sort of bland, I guess is the right word for it. So, yeah, Fellowship is just better. Plus, in Fellowship, you get also more variety of music, which I maintain is the best part of the entire trilogy, is the music. You get the Shire themes all the time, and everything. So I think, I just find Fellowship to be more enjoyable. Which, again, from like a marathon standpoint, it's kind of sucks that the best movie is the first one. Because then you're like, oh, Which
That's
I don't know. There are other trilogies that are like that. Most trilogies are frankly like that. The best one is usually the first one. Star Wars, the best one is the second one,
fuck
in
me.
my opinion.
Jesus.
Back to the Future, debatable whether or not the first one's the best one or the second one's the best one. They're
Yeah,
all
that's
really, really superb.
first and second one are kind of the same for me
They're
in a
kind
good
of part
way.
one,
In a
part
good
two.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean
The third
they are
one's the weird
literally
one.
they are literally part one, part two, but
Yes. Yes.
they feel more cohesive than the third one does. Although I still love the third one. Don't get me wrong, the third
Oh,
one's
the third
great.
one's fun. It's just
Yeah,
it does it. I mean, it takes place. It feels different. I don't know
it does.
why.
Well, it's also quite a bit later.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it was like 10 years after the original one, and
Mhm.
like you can tell like Michael J. Fox put on like 20 pounds between then and the third one.
Yeah.
Um, but anyway, like, and then I don't know. Indiana Jones is like, well, I think the only one where my personal favorite is the third one, which I actually think I find that people shit on the third one for some reason. They shit on
Really?
Crusade. Yeah, I don't
Why?
know why. I don't know. Because I think actually narratively it's the most complex and most interesting. And especially from a character development space, they do way more character development in that movie than any of the others. The concept is really cool. Like the artifact, there's actually two artifacts that Indy's going after. It's frankly, first of all, the greatest artifact there ever was, which is the Holy Grail. But
Mhm.
it's also his dad. Like that's the major artifact that he's going
You
after.
calling Sean Connery old?
Yeah, exactly. He's old. He's an old man. He's an artifact. Although when you actually it was intentionally done that way. That George Lucas wrote it specifically to make, because when he was writing the movie, he's like, what could be bigger than the Ark of the Covenant? To Indy, it's his dad. That's a
Yeah.
bigger artifact than anything else. Like that's good writing, man. That's thoughtful. Like they've got purpose. They're doing something in that movie. Plus, like the Nazis are never more dangerous and terrifying than in that movie. The special effects are classic. They literally ride off into the fucking sunset at the
Mhm.
end of that movie, which is super cool. The chemistry between Henry Jones and Henry Jones Jr. like
Mhm.
really good.
That's
Sean
true.
Connery,
Sean
Sean Connery and Harrison Ford are really good
has
together.
good chemistry for sure.
Yeah, real good together. Great betrayal with the love interest. Like he gets betrayed by the love interest, which is great. Kind
Which
of a
is
heel turn.
unusual.
Yeah,
Fucking
it's different from the rest of the movies. Set pieces are big, like the action's better. He literally goes to Berlin. Sean Connery has this amazing speech when they're at the crossroads between going to Berlin and going south, and like they're on the bike, and
Mhm.
like Sean Connery insists that they go back into Berlin, and like Sean Connery explains why it's important because the fucking armies of darkness will march over the face of the earth. Like, go back and watch that shit. It is really
Mhm.
good, man.
Good
Real
Charlemagne
good.
quote too.
Hell yeah, they got
I
they
only
got the
remember my
Charlemagne.
Charlemagne.
Hi, Charlemagne. Yes,
Yeah.
my armies would be the birds,
Uh,
be the
the
something in the
rocks in the
sea,
trees and
the
the birds in the
rocks in the trees and the
sky.
birds in the sky. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just great stuff, man. It's really good. They got the fucking Zeppelin scene, no ticket.
No ticket.
Like
That's been quoted and used by so many other like
yes.
movies.
And like look, Indiana Jones, what is Indiana Jones at its core? Indiana Jones is pulpy adventure,
Mhm.
right? Crusade does that better than any of the other three. I maintain.
Other three.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, the other
Maybe
two.
four at this point. Wow.
I mean, yeah, it's other four now, I guess.
Yeah, I watched The Dial of Destiny. It was not great.
No, it was not.
Kind of
People
sad,
say it was
really.
like, yes, and people like said it was kind of okay. Nah, man. I think it was real. The ending
I
was so stupid,
yeah, I was kind of like,
so
why?
dumb. Yeah, like this is the thing. Okay, I need your opinion on this too, because this is a larger thing. While you're sitting here struggling with this boss,
Sure.
I man, I really think people do too much magic. There's too much magic.
Oh yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
you gotta back off the magic in everything. Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. Back off the magic. Dark
Fuck.
Souls, video games. There needs to be less magic. Now, what people hear when I say that is, "Oh, you hate magic." Nah, man. It's because I like the magic.
Yeah, it's supposed to
It,
be like,
it's
isn't that
supposed to be.
isn't that
Yeah.
just a little too strange? Isn't that a
Yes.
little just
You
too
know what I
weird?
want for my
It's a
magic?
little
I want my
extraordinary,
magic. I want my magic to be rare and
subtle.
scary.
Yeah,
I want it to be
like
rare and
unnerving.
scary.
Yeah.
Yes, which is always what it was in the original Star Wars trilogy, by the way.
Oh
Like
yeah,
when it
because like what
happened,
the first movie like
you
mentions
don't
the
see it
Force and you
much.
can kind of do it, and
Yeah,
there's no real
100%.
definition.
And it's real subtle. It doesn't happen very often. And when it
Hmm.
happens, they you hear the music swell, like there's
Hmm.
something important happening.
And like
And it,
fucking Yoda lifting the X-wing in Empire
a
was like a
hundred
big
percent,
fucking
man,
deal. It was
is a
like the
big
biggest
fucking deal.
demonstration of what it could
Yes,
do.
exactly. And that in the scene again, if we switch over to Lord of the Rings, the bridge of Khazad-dûm, like that, all he does is break the bridge. That's all he
Yeah.
does, right?
Hmm.
But that's like the most important, powerful magic scene in the whole fucking trilogy.
Yeah.
Like it's the most famous. You shall not pass. Like it's the biggest crescendo climax moment in the stories, and it's not really that spectacular of a magic moment. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
granted, he's fighting a Balrog, who's a magical
Yeah.
creature. Still, like what he's doing is not like
It's just a
he's
glimpse
not
into
a
the old world.
he's
It's
not a
not.
Marvel character.
Yeah.
You know, it's not Marvel. Like back off. You need to be more subtle and sparing with the magic so that when it happens, like nice, got him. So that when the magic happens, it's important and meaningful and it makes magic seem more powerful and scarier and like, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So anyway, that's what I think needs to happen. That's why I think one of the reasons why the new Star Wars are not so good. And frankly, why the good Star Wars never have any Jedi in them anymore.
Yeah.
Because there's no magic. They got rid of
Kind
the
of
magic.
magicked out. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fair.
It's more realistic, it's more relatable, it's more democratic, frankly. More people can play. You know?
Yeah.
It's the reason why Superman is not that popular right now. Because he's too fucking powerful.
True enough.
It's the
Although,
reason why Batman is so popular. Because he's not powerful. No magic. So, don't get me wrong, magic is cool. I want to live in a magical world,
yeah.
but I want it to be special. You know? I want the magic to be special. I feel like I might be the only person who feels that way, though. Everybody just wants the magic all the time.
I think what people are dealing with is like the acute tolerance and withdrawal syndrome. Like they're looking for the next like hit
They're
of
looking
the
for
good stuff, you know?
escapism.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean, to
looking for the
them,
next.
like, to them, fantasy is the magic, right? It's not fantasy
Yeah.
without the magic, which I get, and I think to a certain degree that's true. But again, I think if it's like if you say "I love you" too often, it's like,
Mhm.
well, yeah, but it doesn't mean anything
Yeah,
anymore
but
because you say it
like
after
their
everything.
instinct is to be like, okay, well, I just gotta say it more because it obviously isn't working.
Yeah, it's
Like
like
I need more.
quantity over quality, and it's like I want those magic. I want 3 big magic moments in a movie, and I want them to be
Fucking
giant and
finally.
important. Nice
Jeez.
job. That
Huh.
actually wasn't that bad. That was
I
what?
actually kind of decided to get greedy a little bit and on purpose,
Be more
like hit
aggressive?
him,
Yeah,
yeah,
sometimes.
be more
Sometimes.
aggressive and hit him between shots and just see. But I
Yeah.
do think I had to earn that though, because I was doing that in the beginning.
Well, you had to get good at that, right? You had to
Yeah,
choose the right
exactly. I had to
moments.
know where I think I could pull it off in the first
Correct.
place.
Yeah, you couldn't just flail. You had to do it
Yeah,
more with more precision.
yeah. So now
Yeah,
it's kind
that's
of
how it
like,
works
okay,
often. I mean, that's how
okay,
that happened a lot when we did our Sekiro playthrough, if you remember. Like, oftentimes we had to be like, I think you need to be more aggressive. Like, you need to get up in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
You need to press more button.
Bataan,
Yep.
settlers of Bataan. Anyway, yeah, no, I think you're onto something there, but I think like in general, and this is gonna sound very socially conservative of me, I think.
Uh-oh.
Culturally
Uh-oh.
conservative of me. I know, right? It's
Uh-oh.
kind of like, oh shit. But like we kind of live in a world where we are so interconnected and yet so far apart. Like we don't live in the here and now. We don't embrace what's around us. We're too
We're
busy
we're
looking at our
quite
screens. We're too
happy to
busy,
live
as
in
I
a
say, as
fantasy
I'm doing a
world.
let's play. Yeah. Like we live, we
Don't want
live.
to take anything seriously.
Yeah, everything's ironic. Everything is, I
Everything's a
don't know.
meme. Everything's a joke.
Yeah,
Nothing
exactly.
matters because we're too
No,
afraid
and
to deal with reality.
nobody has the ability to read or has the patience to like go learn
I-
something or do something with
I'm,
their
I, I'm gonna
hands.
let you know. I don't think that's socially conservative. I think that
I guess
is
it's not, but it just sounds like
no.
it, like in
It sounds a
passing.
little bit. It.
But
I have that feeling all the time.
yeah,
It's one of the frankly, without getting too deep in the politics, because Jesus Christ, I don't want to pay attention to any of that right now. Oh my
I know,
God,
right?
dude,
My
we're
God.
about to go off the fucking edge here pretty soon.
Uh-huh.
Um, uh, the only thing I'll say is that's what set us up and sunk us into this mess in the first place. People not taking shit seriously.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
so I'm the first one to be like, we got to be
It's,
more serious about stuff.
yeah.
We don't live on the internet. We live in a real world where real shit happens to real people.
Mm-hmm.
There are consequences to shit. What is
Yeah.
this, by the way? Fuck. This Trina?
Imbibe nectar. I don't know. Maybe
What? I mean, you always want to say yes to this stuff. You know what
imbibe
I mean?
nectar. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, the kind of this like unplug movement,
Yeah,
unplug yourself and
100%.
go outside, touch grass kind of thing,
Yeah.
The fuck? I died?
Well, I mean, look, the social conservatives live on the internet. That's internet culture, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking 4chan. That's 8chan. That's Reddit.
So many. Yeah.
That's X, Twitter. Like, that's where all the shitheads
So I
live.
fucking died?
Yeah,
Wait,
man.
what?
Yeah.
What just happened? Confusion and then death ahead.
There you go.
First off, well done. Let there be angel. Okay. So, like, visions of death, but faith required. Okay, so just, like, shut up and go with it. Just trust me on this, bud.
Do it again.
Okay. Seek death, then visions of angel. Okay.
That was not original.
Try fingers, then hole.
Also not original.
Yep, try fingers, then hole.
Also not original. Nice
All
job,
right.
guys.
Okay.
Nothing.
Let's try it again. I don't know.
Nothing for you. I'm trying to remember. I think actually you need to do this a few times. I don't remember exactly though. Like I don't want to don't hold me to that because you could do this like 12 times and not get anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think it's like multiple times you need to do this.
Wild. Okay.
Dunzo.
Okay. Like, am I supposed to have something? Supposed to take something prior to? Like, I got this. What did I get? I got this. Not that one. This one. Material used for craft. Okay, do gem. Okay, never mind. I thought that might have been like some sort of like key item, but it's really not. It's just some sort of consumable.
Garden of Deep
crafting.
Purple, Stone Coffin Fissure. That's where we are. Yeah, entrance to the fissure. Cerulean Coast. Yeah, Michaelis Crosses. You fight the Putrescent Knight. Reach the very end of the Stone Coffin Fissure. After defeating this boss from the Garden of Deep Purple site of Grace, you go straight and follow the path until you enter a room. Yep. Talk to Saint Trina. Did it. Imbibe nectar. Repeat
Yep.
this action four. I was right. Yeah, I remember correctly.
4
I
times.
repeat this action 4 times. Yeah.
All right, I've done it twice.
To hear her voice on the death screen. Drinking the nectar for a 5th and 6th time will exhaust her dialogue entirely. So if you want to get to the end of the dialogue, do it 6 times.
Okay. This is number 3.
Yeah. This is
So
so
this
fucking
is Saint
FromSoft.
Trina, like properly. So this
Yeah,
is
that's
an
the one.
alter ego of Mikola. I wonder if he shed this alter ego and it became its own independent entity.
I mean, your guess is as good as mine. I haven't gotten there yet in my RKG Let's Play yet.
I love that you're like, oh, I totally like. I'm digging the lore now that somebody's telling me this, and
Oh no,
and
I'm
yet,
I'm still in Limgrave with the lore. Like that's as far as I've
oh,
gotten. Yeah, I mean, don't forget it's Elden Ring. A Let's Play for that's going to be like 400 episodes. So
true enough.
yeah, I only had 2 weeks off of work, Nate. I don't. I'm not a man of infinite time here.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I had Lego to build, so get off my back about it.
I can feel like my need to craft or at least do something like welling up in me. I'm looking at like model kits and looking at
Fuck yeah,
tools
man.
at like Menards and Lowe's and stuff, and I'm just like, I need to build something. I
mean, it's
I
January.
need to
It's time
handle
for people to
stuff.
get on shit. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, this is 4. So, yeah, we're trying to be more recycle minded and reuse minded around here.
Yeah, because
Make Mikolas stop.
yeah, make him stop, dude.
Make him stop. I'm gonna knock it off. Don't turn the poor thing into a god.
Probably good advice.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I like the way they phrase that though. Don't turn the poor thing into a god. Like somehow that's a punishment.
Yeah.
Like it.
Well,
in
I
some ways,
mean, I
imagine it would
get the
be.
feeling based on the lore that I know about America
Yeah.
that she
I
may
mean,
or
they
may
all be
not
killing
have
each other.
taken this willingly in the first place, maybe under duress, maybe with the
I
best
mean,
of intentions, but by the end, I'm pretty sure she wanted out.
it's also like dangerous as fuck. Like they be killing each other a lot.
Yeah, true. True enough.
This is a cool character design though.
Right?
See, this is where the
Base,
art design in
base
this
is
gets
down there.
really good. Yeah, the art design here is really dope, and it's actually rendered really well. Like it's beautiful on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Like they tried on this one. They went hard on this one.
Okay.
God,
That's 5.
the way you die there, you just like
Just like,
shove your head into the ground.
okay. Yeah. All right. You got any, what are you going to say this time? Anything? Anything cool?
Be the last
Godhood would
die.
be Mikolas' prison. I mean, sounds like it was
Yeah.
America's by the end.
Yeah.
Cage divinity is beyond saving. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Sounds familiar.
That's a classic Dark Souls line.
Mm-hmm. I pick up my souls again. All right, last
Anything in
one.
there? Yeah, 6.
Does she disappear?
I
After
think
6?
so. I'm trying to remember back. I think she does eventually.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
either
buy this
that or she
nectar.
just doesn't. It's either she disappears or she just doesn't talk to you anymore.
Mm-hmm. All right. 6.
I like how I like how he eats and drinks the way that they do in like the Lost Boys do in Hook.
Oh, right, where it's like imaginary.
All
Yeah.
imaginary, yeah.
Although that food does look interesting.
It's all like Play-Doh
Yeah, it's all
when they
Play-Doh and
actually
pudding
imagine
and
it.
yeah.
Is that too deep a cut for
You
modern
must kill
America?
Mikola. Interesting.
Is referencing the imaginary food and the food fight in Hook too deep a cut for modern America?
Right.
Do I need to back it down a notch?
Not cut so deep. No.
You
I
know who would
think.
get that reference? Brett Bayonne.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. You know he would.
Yep. He loves that movie.
All right. Are you still there? You are still there.
It's like a there's a ghost there too. Any new dialogue? I think you've exhausted it.
I think so. Let me.
Yeah.
All right.
I think you're done.
I'm gonna do this again just to see if if there's no dialogue or if it's the same dialogue.
I'm
And I
looking
just
at it. The last one is you must kill Mikola, grant him forgiveness.
okay.
Yep.
Got it. And see if it kills me. Got it. Okay. All right. Double checking. Weird that her head is coming out of like the side though.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the lore there is going to be interesting. I don't know what the fuck happened to her.
Forgiveness. Forgiveness for what?
I mean, you've done a lot of murdering in this game.
It
There's a lot
seems
to
so.
forgive you for.
All right, let me go pick up my grace here, and then we'll get the fuck out of Dodge.
Like most of what you do in this game is a sin.
Yeah.
So you definitely need forgiveness. I don't know if you deserve it, but you need it.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else to do here?
I don't know, but can you hit her? Man, that's a lot of
I don't want to hit her.
killing themselves.
No,
You
I'm
just
not
want to
hitting
try?
her. No.
You want to try it?
No.
All right,
She seems chill, aside from like killing me, but for the
I mean, she
story,
killed you 6 times, so
7 times.
all right. You know,
Yeah,
6 would
she
have been
seems
okay,
cool.
but 7 not acceptable.
is right out.
7 is harshing your vibe, you know.
Yeah. All right, so that makes me think that there is nothing else this way.
Yeah, I think you're pretty much done down here, man.
All right, so then I gotta jump back.
Yeah, I always hated this about Dark Souls design. Like, you often hit dead ends, and you kind of have to turn around and go back the other way or teleport out.
Yeah.
Like, it's often not elegantly. Like, Dark Souls 1 did better with that. Dark Souls 1 had so many, like, wrapping back on itself and, like, pathways to different worlds and opening doors and finding that you're at this place this whole time. And, like, that was always the
It's
best
like,
part.
oh, that's where this came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That was always the best part of Dark Souls 1.
All right, so I'm
The
hitting
world
Circle
design there is
Coast.
still god tier.
Oh, I'm already down the hole. Okay. Well,
It's in the hole.
well, I'm in the hole. Yeah,
Plucky Duck.
that's another deep cut you talk
Deep cut.
about.
Yeah. It's not the first time we've referenced Plucky Duck on this.
And not even the first time we've used that quote.
No. It's a classic though.
Dude, some of those episodes though, they were hardcore. The fucking One-Eyed Jack episode, terrifying as a kid.
It is worth it to go back and watch those because it is good stuff.
It's
That
really
and
good stuff.
Animaniacs, real good shit.
Animaniacs is so fucking smart, dude.
Smart.
I have all of it.
Super smart. Yeah, man.
Yeah, very
There was
smart.
shit going on that nobody noticed. It's
Yeah.
like
I did
too good.
watch a bit of the reboot, and I mean,
I never did. I
I'm
can't imagine it
glad
being as
they
good.
got all the original actors to come back. It seems like, or at least enough of them that I didn't
What
really
about
notice.
the writers though?
I know that's the thing. I was like, well, it's close. I don't know. I need to watch it again. It's been a while, and I
Like
was
a
watching them.
70% facsimile, maybe.
Yeah,
Ooh, I hate these things.
yeah. Those suck.
Yeah.
Bothering.
But how cool does it look here?
I love this place. This is so cool.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Next door to one of the most fucked up places in the game,
Right.
which you haven't even seen it yet, actually.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna head back that way. Oh,
Whoa! Oh my god.
right. Well, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, you definitely Yoshi'd your horse there. Like you just bore the brunt of that for no reason.
All right, where am I? I'm gonna go this way. It looks like.
Back north.
Or do I want to go this way?
Good question.
I don't know. Because that looks like something important.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Maybe I'll go this way and see what's over here. Or maybe it'll be a dead end because I can't go anywhere.
Did you go through the secret entrance at the church?
I don't remember.
Okay. I'm gonna see. Maybe we can try this. Do me a favor. Go back to the map.
Yeah.
Scroll up. Yeah. Should be like. Yeah. Start here and go up and to your right a little bit.
Up and to
Keep
my right.
going. Yeah, up and to your right even more. Yeah, you see that that sort of that lake at the very top of the screen right there, the one with the big like church-looking thing.
Yeah, the cathedral.
Yeah. I don't know if you have done this yet, so go back there.
Okay.
See what happened.
Oh, maybe stuff has changed now that I've beaten people?
Maybe. Because I know what ends up here, but I don't remember how to proc that quest.
The event? Okay.
Yeah. It's been too fucking long, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Another bad dream, Yuri?
It's your girlfriend.
Seems like it. Where?
You see the lady on the right there?
Yeah.
Yep. Go talk to her.
Be gone.
Mean. She's got the sick-ass katana.
Look at that katana. That thing is
Black
awesome.
blade katana, yeah.
Stuff with black mist coming off it. Always cool.
I don't know, let's talk to our boy.
All right, what do we got?
Is something the matter? Here to squeeze another lesson out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
You met Jolan.
Jolan. All right.
Did.
That she behaved at least.
Not really, she's kind of mean.
Overcome grave misfortune.
Oh, okay, so she's got an excuse.
Okay.
Definitely sharp.
That makes her a bad person.
I mean, I'll be the judge of that.
No surprise, her little sister too.
Heart of gold. Little sister.
Can we talk to her then?
Yeah, right.
Got any sorceries you can give us?
Is he cradling a hand spider?
It looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Like,
Sure does.
the fuck?
He's loving on it. Yep.
Blade. Retaliation. Miriam's vanishing. Okay, cool. All right.
Emir, that's his name.
Emir,
'Cause there's a cost associated with this.
which is an interesting name. I believe Emir is a name in Norse mythology.
Sounds Norsish.
I think it's a giant. It might even be the first giant.
There was
Okay, nothing more to say. Okay, cool.
Count Emir, High Priest.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. You can fight this NPC. Interesting.
Maybe later.
He's got some stuff you might want. He does have a bell bearing, which is useful.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Maybe at some point, but for now, it seems like he's.
Oh, that's what you got to do. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh,
So
what's going on?
his quest basically is
It is
back
green
by.
outside.
It sure is, man. This looks
Oh
like
shit!
some
Now it's gray
wipeout
outside.
stuff. Yeah, you want to get back to where you were, and go to that place down south that you thought looked crazy.
Down south, it looks crazy.
Yeah, remember that spot you think looked a little bit fucked up to the right, up to the northeast?
Over here. Oh, this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I go here, Cerulean Coast, and travel.
Yeah, you got to
east.
find your way in there.
All right. This looks like I was like down in the valley before I warped. All right.
Man, it looks cool from here. I love that
It
spot.
does look cool. Yeah. But it seems like.
See, like I wanted more of this in Two Towers and Return of the King.
Yeah.
You know, shake it up a bit, man.
Is this the way I want to go?
This
Way I can go? Or do I gotta... Oh no, I feel like I'm underneath this. Because this seems like the way to cross over. Dead dragon. Look at that dead dragon. Fuck
Yep.
me.
I like the idea of a dread dragon.
Dread dragon.
Dread dragon.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can't, like, ramp up over there. A bit of a ways, but you know what? I got nothing else to do. Now that I've beaten the boss at least tonight, I guess that's progress.
Yeah, you've done some good stuff.
I mean, I mostly just fought the boss. But, you know, hey, it's progress. I guess we're into the exploration stuff now. That means I'll have to go back and probably change the thumbnail.
It is Elden Ring. Like, exploration is kind of like...
I didn't really explore this over here, though. Anything, like, going on over here? Gosh, these flowers are cool, though. I like them.
Blue flowers, yeah, man.
Okay. I guess not.
Blue flowers, red lightning, blue glowy flowers. Yeah, that's a good mix.
Okay. That's probably what I thought I could get up on. But... maybe I can get around it? Yeah? Maybe? I don't think I've gone this way yet.
You're doing great.
It is at least... yeah, I don't think I've been this way. Alright, cool. Or maybe I have. I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Hands are the worst.
Yep.
Let's see. Like, does it wrap around?
You can keep following the coast for a while.
It sort of does. I feel like that gets too deep, too quick.
You think so? You don't see like a sandbar there?
You know what? You might be right.
Mm-hmm.
You might be right. This is,
Trust me, I will not lead you afoul. I never have. I never will.
I have not seen any ducks, so you're probably right.
Yep.
Of course.
Oh!
Of course.
Why do ducks have feathers?
So they can float.
Cover their butt quacks.
Butt quacks. Jeez.
You told me that joke.
Did I tell you that joke? Fuck.
Yes, it was 2 Christmases ago. I was at your house. You remember this? I broke
No.
down laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. It was the stupidest
Was
joke and
this
the best joke I've ever
was this
heard.
the same was this the same Christmas or holiday where Cherie drew a very provocative
Yes, absolutely.
lowercase d in cursive?
Yes.
That was
That
funny.
those 2 things happened within, like, the space of 90 seconds of each other.
Yeah, I think that set us up, and then she fucking
Yeah,
finished us. That was
yeah.
so funny.
Why
Oh
do
my
ducks have
god.
little butt quacks?
I still have a picture of that of that letter. I remember I was like, I need to know. I need to take a picture of this for posterity.
It's an epic moment.
It was so funny.
All right. I think you are making your way downtown, walking
Walking
fast.
fast. I mean,
Does anybody know the
anyone
rest of
not
those
say
rules?
that?
I don't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely on our regular list of like 90s and early aughts alterna rock
I
playlist.
mean, it's an all-timer.
Oh, for sure.
They
Also,
made it.
she's driving a piano, dude. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
that
totally. I mean, it's skill. It's amazing. It's quite impressive. I
right.
mean, no
And
one,
it's not even like it's a weird
no one's ever really
orientation
done that
too.
before. Look
Finger
at this.
ruins of Ria.
What the fuck is this
Oh,
hellscape?
good. This is where the fucking hand spiders come from, I'm sure.
Look at this fucking place.
Ugh.
Look at
Fingers.
this.
That looks like a boss fight over there if I ever saw
Ew.
one for sure.
This looks like something out of fucking Prometheus or something.
Oh, you're so right. Yeah, very Prometheus.
Yeah.
God, how many hand spiders do you think they're going to be?
This is definitely
Be
Giger.
wary of dog.
Giger-esque around here.
Yeah, this is so Giger.
Yep.
Fuck, look at all the... God damn it.
You gonna fight them all? Oh my god. They're taking damage. It sucks that they're like almost one hit, but not quite.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Do you think your heavy sword will kill him in one hit?
Yeah, I want to say so. Let me
If you're
switch.
gonna be on a horse, maybe that will be better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do it in one.
It's a little
Much
bit
better.
slower, but not that much slower.
Yeah, but honestly, having to not do a follow-up hit will
Indeed.
keep the crowd thinned out real nice.
Indeed. Yeah. Dude, this is so fucked up.
God, and they're just hanging off these fingies.
Yeah, this is not right, man. Something's messed up around here.
What? Well, that is so Giger. Look at that. That is
Yeah.
fucking...
Mhm. Oh my god. Homing missiles. What the fuck?
That
Yeah,
is
that's
so an
Giger.
alien. That's a xenomorph
Yeah,
right there.
Totally is, yep.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
So if you ever want an
Weird.
alien in your Dark Souls,
Seriously. Creepy. Okay. This is the eeriest place ever. Also, hi, Tom.
we got
Hey.
Tom.
What's
Hey,
happening,
fellas.
man?
Sorry about being late. I was
Late
watching
but
a
in
run and
earnest.
forget.
Oh, yeah, you're watching GDQ stuff?
Yeah, I've been at my computer the whole time, so I don't have
Oh,
any
yeah.
excuse. I just totally looked at the sidebar on Twitch and was like, "Oh, hey, we're live. What are we?"
Oh,
They
yeah.
are
Have been live.
They are quick.
Yeah.
Tom is not. Tom is
Yeah.
not.
All
How's
right.
how's it going?
We
Commercial good.
just fought...
Beat the putrescent knight.
Yeah, garbage bag
Did
night.
Did Trina's
He was in the
quest.
preview, and now we're in the worst
Oh.
place.
Yeah, we're at the
Um,
finger ruins, baby.
Oh, these guys.
Yeah, it's like their mothership.
They brought
It's-
more of them back in the DLC.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah, lots of them. Nate, Tom, this whole place, you didn't get to see the vista. You came in just after we walked into this area. This is the finger ruins.
Oh, great.
It
love
is,
that.
in my opinion, the most profoundly fucked up place in all of Dark Souls / Elden Ring.
It's things extended inbred family from the south, from Adam's family.
Yeah,
Yes.
man, it's
Agreed.
just
It is fucking...
it's just a forest of fingers, man. It is creepy as
it's
fuck.
but it's like Prometheus ruins, Tom. Like look at
Yeah,
this. These are all
It's
fingers.
HRV.
Oh, I see.
You
Yeah,
see what,
Yeah, it's
see
like-
what we're talking about?
ruins
like
of
fucking
giants
Alien.
type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
This is not
good
a
for you
place I
guys.
would go. Like
It's stone flange.
what the fuck?
Examine remains.
A pothead over here.
Oh shit! Remember the
There's no head.
grafted? What? What is this?
Yeah, it's basically equivalent to the mausoleums, I think.
No shit.
Yeah, duplication.
Yeah, duplication.
Oh shit! That's cool. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, this is a place like if I came across it in real life, I'd be turning around, going back the other way, man. Like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no
yeah.
thanks. That's a no for me.
Would-be
Thanks.
face huggers, no way.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, have we talked about this? I was having this conversation with Sheree the other day. If you had to choose
Oh, you asked
Who-
me this, yeah.
who you're going to get fucked up by, are you going to get fucked up by a xenomorph or by a face hugger? What would you prefer?
Oh,
to go
you've
up
asked us this before.
Yeah.
What's your
I-
answers? Because
I-
I know what Sheree's answer was, and I know what mine is. I don't remember what you guys said.
I mean, I guess
Oh,
I don't know. I think the immediacy of the alien would be better. Like, I'd rather have the inner jaw skull crush,
Yeah.
just because the problem
Yeah.
with the, even if you like end up in a coma, like after you've been like while you're planted and stuff, you wake up
Yeah.
and then your
Oh,
actual
shit.
death is much more violent. It's like the
Cool.
worst stomach ache ever.
Yes. So, Tom, you and I are on exactly the same wavelength. This is my argument, 100%. I would any day of the week much rather get stabbed, impaled, like get
it's over.
crushed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Like,
have to
I
agree.
think
The face huggers are such a violation, man. Like, get the fuck out of here. I do not want that
Mhm.
shit living with me.
it,
Plus, they're
this is
small and
the
they're like hard to find, and
this is the
Hard to
hypothetical.
shoot.
Like, if we can't fight back, right? This is like if you
Yeah.
have to, like if you're
Well,
in the
'cause here's the
scenario
thing.
where it has to happen.
because I think the Alien movies have by and large demonstrated that coming up against either one of those is certain death, basically.
Yeah.
Unless you're Ripley, right?
Yeah.
So
And even then, you need an
like-
exosuit.
yeah, and even then you gotta get lucky. So like, to my mind, it is kind of guaranteed you're gonna die one way or the other. So which one do you want to deal with? To me, it's xenomorph, and it ain't close.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't want chest bursting. I don't want them shoving that thing down my throat. Like,
It's not better
Yeah.
by much, but the scenario is
it's also spidery. It's also like it has it can disappear on you. Like, it can because I feel like the anticipation of waiting to be killed by it is even worse because you
Got
don't know
these
where it
lamprey
is.
looking things.
Look at this place, Tom. Ugh.
yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. You know,
Personally, I don't think it's guaranteed death.
giants.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's like
I guess it's
It's
I mean, other games do that, like Hyperlight and some other games do the thing where it's like, oh, giants' bones are the mountains.
Yeah.
But I guess
Yeah.
like so does Caled. Caled does it too. And I'm not saying that like it's any
This is
lesser.
just
It's just more of
so-
a like, yeah. That
this
makes
is
sense.
just so like bizarre because it's like fingers. It's what's this game's obsession with fingers everywhere and like
And hands, just so many arms and hands.
and it's so like the ground here is so torched. Like something terrible happened here. It looks like ground zero of a terrible explosion or something.
Yeah, something about like limbs because there's prosthesis, there's
Limb
hands, there's I think arms, like creatures with multiple arms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
extremities.
there's like dudes like this. Well,
Something
like,
about like more hands and extremities is like the holier that you are.
the funny thing is like Caleb
More organs
basically
mean more human.
Caleb basically did get blown up. Like
Yeah, it got
covered
venom
by the
nuked,
rot
basically.
from Radon and Melania's fight.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about that is this is some of the lore I have been learning from RKG, Nate.
Yeah.
The knights that you fight there, they're actually like really cool, noble knights. Like they've decided to stay behind, even
Yeah,
though
they
know
knew what
that
they
the
were
rot is
doing, what they
stolen.
signed up for. Yeah.
Yeah, they decided to stay behind and like try and
Mhm.
stop the rot
They
from
wrote
getting
their
to the
families.
rest
They're
of.
just like, this is where I'm going to live forever now. Sorry.
Yeah. They basically said like, look, we're going to
Fucking
sacrifice
choices, man.
ourselves. Yeah, and we're going to try and stop the rot from getting to the rest of the lands between to save
Yeah.
our families and shit. Like, really cool. Like, cool story.
Yeah, really cool
Fuck,
stuff.
we got to go in there and kill them.
I'm also not convinced that Melania is done. Like maybe you guys have
mean-
like gotten far enough to know this, but my theory is that she's not done. There's going to be some version of her somewhere down the line.
Well, I won't tell you whether or not she's in anything to do with Erdtree, or Shadow of the Erdtree, but I will also say though that I'm pretty convinced that her model and also
Yeah.
her like moveset was cribbed a lot by Mesmer.
Yes,
That-
I could see that.
His fighting style was definitely taken from like her.
Oh shit! Hang on.
on.
My game just sort of shut down for some
Hey, bro.
fucking. All right,
Tom,
at
this
least
is
it
our
minimized.
first technical issue.
Hang
we're
on.
back.
Oh, it just minimized. Okay, cool.
Oh, that's good.
It just was like, oh, hey, we're gonna minimize your thing because we're gonna
We're
tell you
living.
something doesn't work because, it randomly tells me shit doesn't work anymore on this computer.
You got
really like
stuff
how-
minimizing applications, not by your request.
It, yeah, certain windows pop
Windows.
up and we're like, not compatible with Firefox or whatever, and I'm like, I didn't ask you to do anything.
You know what that sounds
That
like?
doesn't sound good.
That's not, yeah, I know. That's why I know I've asked. I know I've said I'm going to do this. I haven't yet. I have to do it, but I'm going to nuke this thing here in a little bit.
That sounds like Microsoft Windows fuckery to me.
Yeah. If I really wanted to go full rebel, I'd probably start like a Linux machine or something. But
Hey, SteamOS just got released for other handhelds.
oh, did it really?
Yeah, the CES is going on right now in the big electronics convention happening in Las
Oh
Vegas right
yeah,
now.
that's right.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
And SteamOS, it was announced for, it's now available on a whole bunch of other handhelds, not just the Steam Deck now. And it sounds like it's the first move. It's pretty soon going to be available for like desktops probably too,
That'd be nice.
which would be amazing because I fucking hate Windows.
Really?
And frankly, Windows 11 is so bad for games. Like it literally reduces game performance. Like
Yeah.
it sucks. Yeah.
Ugh.
It's why a lot of like pro gamers like try and run
Keep
off of
10.
Windows 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For as long as I can.
Yeah. Which is just stupid, man. Like, come on, Microsoft.
Yeah. If your product, yeah. I mean, but if you're one of the only 2 games in town.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's stupid. So anyway, yeah, we're counting on Valve. Also, Valve is going to be, apparently, the rumors are they're going to be releasing a new Steam controller.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Can you
I'm excited
believe
for
that? Honestly, I'm more psyched about that than just about anything else for gaming this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know me, I'm a controller hound.
Yeah, you are. You seek the highest qualities.
Yeah, and I loved the first one actually. I'm one of the people who like loved the first one.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that the next one really is just the Steam Deck in controller form. Because the Steam Deck is the best controller ever made. So
I do appreciate it as a controller for sure.
yeah, it's fantastic. Like it would be great if if you could get a pro version where the materials were nicer.
Yeah.
Other than that though, it's just spectacularly good.
All right. That's done. I don't even, where the fuck am I going? All right. I just chose to go over here. Okay.
You did.
All right. I'm going to hit a
You never went to the like you were kind of I think you were like afraid of
I was
going
trying to
the
well, I was trying to do a perimeter check and then I kind of found a pathway and I was like, "Well, shit, I got to follow this now."
Yeah.
So how far into the DLC are you?
Ian says like I don't know, what'd
I'd
you say?
say probably a little more than halfway at this point. I mean,
Yeah,
you could
I was
probably get to the end. You could sprint to the end right now within just a few hours, probably.
wow.
Yeah.
Just item ahead.
I mean, there's a lot more to explore, but like, you've hit like a lot of the major beats.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I fought Mesmer. He's gone. I'm
He's
sure
a
there's
big one.
I'm sure there's
I mean,
another
look,
final boss.
there is a road to the final boss there's still a lot to do. Like, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah. All right, it's not that important. Fuck it. Let's see. Ooh, a house. Yeah,
it doesn't look like anything bad happened here at all. This looks perfectly fine.
never. Oh, little
Ooh, look at that.
kangaroo mouse thing.
Anka mouse.
Finger Weaver's Hovel.
The fuck is with the fingers? Enough with the fingers.
Let's see. What do you got to say for yourself? My theory is proven true.
Which was?
The finger creepers hail from these ruins. I fucking knew that was going to be the case. Sound this one hanging bell.
Hmm.
And sweetly cradled shall I come to be.
Do you recognize this guy?
At the bosom of the exalted mother. No, I do not.
But it sounds like he's telling you to do something.
Ring the bell.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I'm happy to ring
that
the bell,
baby.
Where the hell is it?
Would you like me to tell you, or would you like to explore?
I'll explore a little bit, but if it ends up slowing us down, I mean, we only have like 15 minutes left anyway, but it ends up being a detriment. They're like a... Ooh, you're a different bear. You are a different bear.
This bear's built different. Is he like bloody? Why is he glowing red?
It's his fur. He's got red fur.
He's got a girlfriend too. This is like Guardian 8 shit going on over here.
Right. That's such a sad story.
It is, man.
Then
And
again,
you end up
it's
you end up having to
FromSoft.
kill them both.
Yeah.
Do we think, at least to me, I think the saddest story is Artorias. That gets me every time.
Yeah, that is a tough one.
It's a puppy, man. Like, and then you have to
Yeah,
kill the puppy.
yeah, that is a rough
Like,
one.
no. Yeah, I'm out
And
on
like
that.
if you play it in the right sequence, it knows you and doesn't even want to fight you in the first place. It's like I just
Exactly,
got
and
to
you
do my
still have to
job,
kill
man.
it,
I'm sorry.
and you still got to kill it, man.
Both of
Yeah.
you are kind of like, well, shit.
When that game first came out, I remember that there were people saying like I was faced with this choice and I just quit the game.
I just didn't want to do it.
Yeah, they just didn't finish it because they didn't want to kill the wolf.
Props, mad respect
Yeah,
for that.
I don't hate that. That makes sense to me.
Massive respect.
Yep.
To say no
See, look
horse
at this
ahead.
waterfall. Like, look, waterfall. It's not. It doesn't look great, man.
I mean, it's kind of not there.
Yeah, like look at this one across
Oh,
the
that
way.
one,
Like,
yeah.
it's like,
That's
yeah,
like
not.
N64 levels. Feels
Yeah,
like.
man. Exactly.
All right. No horse ahead. Feel like, am I missing something? Should there be more?
I mean, you didn't explore the whole finger area. You're not even in the finger area anymore.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm talking about like my immediate area. Is that like the end of it?
Oh. More or less. I don't know if there's anything like critical over here as far as I'm aware.
All right. Well,
I do remember this having a dead end, so I think you may have reached the end of it.
okay.
We've reached the top.
Harry, I've reached the top. So we did do kind of a last minute Christmas movie marathon on Christmas
Good for
Day
you.
and Christmas
Good.
Eve. We basically took turns like picking nostalgia movies for us.
Yeah.
And having recently watched the first Home Alone compared to the second Home Alone, I'm like, the
Mhm.
first Home Alone is actually like a pretty good movie.
It's
Like,
a great movie.
don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, I like the second one. It's fun, but
It is.
it is the more I watch the first one, the more I'm realizing that the second one's kind of more of a like just a slightly more cartoonish version of the
It's
first.
it's exactly the same movie. No, it's
It's
they hit
exactly the same
all of
movie,
the.
but it's slightly more exaggerated in
Yeah, it's just
in every
cranked up to
way.
11. It's exactly the
Yeah,
same movie cranked
and
up to 11.
it throws me
100%.
off a little bit.
Yeah, it's
Like now that I
100% the
see it.
same movie. You can
Yeah.
see, you can follow the beats. Like they had
Yeah.
all the same things happen in the movie. Which, look, I agree with you. It's great. I love the
It's still
movie.
fun. I still
It's still
like
fun.
those
This is
two
not a
movies are the only
criticism.
Home Alone movies that exist to
Like
me.
I'm not asking for Shakespeare out of this thing.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
like the best thing about Home Alone 2 is just frankly all the great comedy from Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci.
Yeah, really.
And like the situations that he's in. It's just taking the same formula and putting it in a different package. Like it's basically like putting Dark Souls 3 in open world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Almost like Elden Ring that way.
To fully come full circle.
Man, what are we
Why
on
did
Mars
everything
now?
just fucking what happened?
This doesn't look well. This looks noxious.
I've got some sort of disease. It
I like how
looks
you do not go straight down the gut, like you're going the back way.
Yeah, well.
I don't really
Oh
do
yeah,
that either.
I'm
Actually, I
way
kind of
way
like
under the
purposely
Let's go the back
avoid
way.
the main
You
path.
know I always do
I
everything
mean, look,
ass backwards and
look,
like
that's
unsatisfying.
probably let's be fair. That's probably the absolute right thing to do, guys. Like going right up the gut is probably not the advisable way.
In fact, I think I do that in most games because of Dark Souls.
I mean, again, I think it makes the most sense. Going the like right up the gut is kind of the dumb way, right?
Yeah.
That's like no strategy.
It's
Kind of.
like
Sometimes I
Well,
feel
'cause-
like I kind of miss out on like something intentional, though.
I suppose,
maybe.
like if you always trying to do that and then you somehow miss the golden path, maybe.
Yeah,
it's like the
or some like special view or something. Yeah.
the game devs are trying to tell you a story in a certain
Right.
order, and you're just like, I'm reading the ending of the book first.
Well, like when you get to Cerulean Coast, like imagine if you didn't get that reveal when you first walk into Cerulean Coast. Like that would be
Yeah.
a shame.
And suddenly, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Something.
Like, you don't want to go in the back way in Cerulean Coast, right? Well, we don't. Ew, the sound effects. Get out of here with that. Oof. You know what these guys would be great at?
Hmm.
Tabletop football with a little paper wedge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They'd be terrific at that.
It's like two hands minus the thumb sewn together, right?
It looks like two hands. Yeah, it does. 100%.
How many of these
God, and it
fucking...
is awful. It's terrible. Oh my god. Oof. No lock on. Oh, he killed your boy.
Yeah.
He killed Yoshi.
That's all right. I'll get him back here in a second.
Bye, Yosh.
He's coming back.
It's great having a magical horse.
So, around sometime between like the N64 and GameCube era, they gave Yoshi a voice, as opposed to the whoop woo like kind of like sound effects. Yeah, yeah. Do you prefer Yoshi voice or Yoshi sound?
Sound.
Yeah,
100%. Yoshi should not be talking.
yeah. Well, because
No.
Yoshi does talk in the old like '90s Super Mario Brothers cartoon,
Yeah, but
but he talks baby talk.
no, golden like canon Yoshi is Super Mario World.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but they do a Super Mario
100%.
World cartoon, and he talks
Yeah,
in
but that's
that.
not Super Mario World. Super Mario World is Super Mario World.
And then in Super Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart 64, he also makes the same sound. And then
Yeah,
also in Mario Party,
what he does in Mario World is what he does in real life, Nate. That's what
real
real life. Yes, that's what real life. That's what IRL Yoshi really is like.
yeah, they're giving him too much credit with the talking and such.
Look, Mario World is only the best Mario game ever made. So, you know, put that out there for the internet to chew on for a little while.
God, there's so many of these dudes. So many of these lamprey looking motherfuckers.
I feel like that's not
Xenomorph
super
lamprey.
controversial. I feel like there is a healthy contingent of people who also agree with me that Super Mario World is actually the best of them.
I mean, I think it's certainly peak 2D Mario for sure.
Yeah. Do you think you would separate them out if you had were ranking them? Do you think you would not be able to put them all in one ranking?
Oh, like between side scroller, course, and then open
Yeah, like just
world
like best
3D.
Mario game. Like best platformer Mario game, so not like the RPGs. Like best platformer Mario game. Do you think you could rank those with 2D and 3D in the same list?
I would try, but I don't know
I
if I could
could.
do it.
I think
could?
honestly, I think they belong there. I think they
All
belong
right,
together.
all right. What are your give me your top 5.
Okay, Super Mario World number 1.
Okay.
I maintain. It's the prettiest art. It's the best power-ups. The platforming is the best. The music is superb. The world is the most cohesive. It's the best. It's the best one. Second best is where we get a little bit tough. A lot of people, traditionalists, are going to say Mario 3.
Yeah.
And I do.
You beg to differ.
I don't know that I do. I think I might agree that Mario 3 is the best. Again, if we're talking about art and gameplay, the concept of it is actually really cool. The fact that they're
And
like
the
on a
cultural
play doing
icon of
stage.
being introduced in a movie.
In a movie, The Fucking Wizard, which also was actually a really good movie.
Yeah.
It's hard to argue with Super Mario 3. It really is. The power-ups there are also amazing, iconic. The gameplay holds up to this day, being amazing to play. I love playing that game. I've replayed that 4 billion times. I love that game. I think for me, the contender for number 2 is Mario 3 versus Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Interesting.
Sleeper, I know. But I think I got to give it to Mario 3. And then number 3 for me would probably be Mario Galaxy 2. Followed by, and this might be controversial, I don't know where this stands with most people, but I think it has to be followed by Mario Odyssey.
Fuck. What?
Yeah, just fucking cruise missile your ass.
What the?
Oh, and then he eats you.
Oh, goddamn.
Ugh, he sucks your blood.
This is the worst.
Well, you got another one coming too. They're gonna spam your ass. Ooh. Oh my god, he smacks you.
Those are attacks that I have
Men
not
in
seen.
Black aliens.
Yeah.
100%. Yes, yes, the ones you see in the beginning when they first get to
Yeah, they got the body proportions of Men in Black.
Yes, they do. That's totally right. So what did I say? I said Mario World,
Mario 3
Galaxy,
or Mario Galaxy.
Mario 3, then Mario Galaxy 2, Then I honestly I think it might have to be Mario Odyssey.
So
I know that there's
Galaxy 2 is higher than Odyssey for you.
I think so. Yeah, Galaxy 2 to me is god tier platformer. I don't think I think much of what you get out of Odyssey was done already in Mario 3. I think that it sort of took 3D Mario in a direction that nobody thought it could go in. It sort of pushed the tech in ways that they hadn't pushed it before. The music, holy shit, the full orchestra score was the first time they'd really done that. Obviously, it was Mario Galaxy 1, but I think Mario Galaxy 2 is a better version of Mario Galaxy 1.
Oh, this looks like a bell or something.
Yeah, it does look like something. Yeah, I think Mario Galaxy was just so fucking cool. Concept was great. Music was amazing. The experience was just incredible. Odyssey follows that, and I don't know if I put Mario 64 on the list.
Really?
Is that sacrilegious? Is that blasphemy?
I don't know. Maybe from like a sound the hanging bell. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe from like a historian standpoint.
Yeah, from like because it obviously was incredibly important, right? It
Yeah,
was
very
like it
pivotal
was
first.
yeah. Yeah, blow on that finger, dog.
The
Well, you're in.
Whoa.
Oh my god, you are a swarthy looking man down there right now.
Crimson Seed Talisman
Look at you.
+1. What does
That
that
gives you
do?
it really buffs your health bar.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
even
the
further.
health you get back from flasks, not your health bar, right?
I don't
'Cause
know.
you already have a crimson amulet. That was a different looking.
Well, no, because the I know that you can get
Yes, Flasks of
yes,
Crimson
okay,
Tears.
Classic Crimson Tears. When you go to New Game Plus, you can get the same
Stuff
like
+1,
health buff
+3.
plus. Yes, exactly right. Yep.
All right, so did that. Let's see. So I got
Yeah.
that
So
here.
remember who told you to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you
The
gonna do next?
I don't know. Do I go back to the dude?
That's what I would do.
Yeah. Where the
You
hell
did.
was that?
He
That
told you to
was
do something. You did it. Now you got to go be like, hey man, I did this.
I did your thing, right?
Yeah,
This
you can
is where
teleport.
I don't think. No, I was over here. I was like over here before when I did that. So let me.
Oh, are you talking
Where's my
about like the
debuff?
little ghost man?
Yeah, wasn't the shack dude? Is that who you're talking about? Are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about the priest boy over at the church, the one who actually told you to come over
Oh.
here. Said he wanted to ring you the bell. Remember?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. See what he
Gotcha.
says.
Yeah.
I assume he's going to say something different since you did what he said he wanted to get done.
Yeah. Let's see.
He said you wanted to ring the bell, so
Let's
he's
see.
there. So's the mean girl.
She is. I want your sword.
Yeah, I know you got kind of a crush on her.
Oh, kind of do.
You like being bullied a little bit.
A little bit.
He's not holding the hand anymore.
He's not. Timbre of the bell has reached these ears of mine.
Timbre of the bell? Ugh.
Gracious, the starry sky is wondrous tonight indeed.
Is it? It was orange last time we left here.
Only your fate shines brighter. Interesting. Now these are for you.
What does that mean?
Ruin Maps
Yes.
2nd.
Quest!
Beloved Stardust.
Quest!
Think nothing of it. I've made my decision to be of help.
We're properly questing now, dog.
May the gleaming stars guide you even more.
Lovely.
Cool. Ask about the nature of the world.
The fuck?
The whole of it. Of the world
Yeah.
built upon the Erdtree, the follies of men, their bitter suffering.
Like calling them out on their shit.
Yeah. Is there no hope for redemption?
Oh, you tell me, man. You're the priest.
Answer sadly is clear. No.
Guess that's the answer.
There never was any hope. They were each of them defective, unhinged from the start.
Dude, this is too real, dog.
Erica herself and the fingers that guided her. Yeah. And this is what troubles me.
Yeah.
No matter of our efforts, if the roots are rotten,
Dude. This is
then
so
we
timely.
have little recourse.
so
Topical.
Yes, indeed. Kind of agree with you, man.
Mm-hmm. Ever young Mikola saw things. Okay, he knew that his bloodline was tainted, his roots were mired in madness. Is that why he left his body behind? He just knew that he was going to be destined to fail. Yes. Okay.
He needs
When
a
the
sad name.
blame lay squarely with the mother.
Doesn't it always,
Whoa.
though? That seems unfair.
Stars guide you evermore.
Gleaming stars guide you evermore.
Yeah, we heard that already.
Map
All right.
2 old ruins
You got a
received.
map,
Check
man.
inventory. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Check the map. Cool.
Shortens casting speed for sorcery and incantations by the utmost, but increases
cool.
damage taken. That's cool. If I wanted to be like a speed
I
sorcerer,
mean, that's like mage times 8. Yeah, that's like
that's cool.
yeah.
All right, map indicating the location
That's
of a
gonna be really
hallowed
min-max.
ruin. Examine with S.
That will not be helpful for the smorgasbord, though.
Faded dirty acquired from Count Emir.
Yeah, so now
Boundaries
you got to do some
indicates-
old school map reading here.
All right, indicates another hallowed ruin apart from the one shown on the map.
Yeah.
All right, so then I literally have to like look at this map, literally
And
this
find
picture,
it,
right?
find its equivalent on your map. Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like there's a river or some sort of body of water passing by a.
It looks like there's like a little circular peninsula there on the
Yeah,
right, on the far right of it.
Yeah. Okay.
What do we think that looks like of something that we've already seen before?
Circular
Oh.
peninsula.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. That looks
Right.
about right to me. That's an entirely different finger
Different-
ruin.
Yeah, you're right because there was
Different
the-
finger ruin. There's 2.
Is
There's
it
two-
hand? Is the whole place hand shaped? No. It just looks like
No.
That would be
Well.
so fucked up.
All right. But what specific part of it is it?
Well, I mean, where'd you go in the last one?
Uh,
Where do you
I mean,
typically need to go in like a thing like that? Like, it's probably not on the outside or outskirts,
Yeah.
right? It's
it's probably like dead center.
the heart of it, baby.
All right. So if that's the case, I need to be like over here somewhere.
Kind of.
I mean, Shadowkeep Backgate. Ran up this way. Wonder if there's a better way to get around here. There's also, I have not gone anywhere over here. And also, what the fuck is over here? Like, I haven't been anywhere on this mountain, I don't think. I've been mostly just hanging out through here. I don't know. Okay. Well then, I guess we'll have to figure that shit out next time on Woeful Wednesday, Torture Tuesday remix.
Are we gonna get the exciting scenes for next week's episode?
Yeah, cue the preview.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, no, it's just past 8 o'clock my time. Apparently not real time.
Yeah,
but,
9 o'clock
real
is proper
world
time.
Yeah. Because you're
Get it
Eastern
right or
time.
pay the price.
Yeah.
We're talking about a deep cut. That's a deep
Oh
cut.
god, is that a Salute Your Shorts reference?
That's the deepest of deepest cuts.
Oh
That is
my
a deepest cuts right
god. Ugh, threatening kids at summer camp. Yeah. Jeez, man.
Yeah.
Next, we're gonna quote some wild and crazy kids or some fucking
One
Legends of
of
the
the
Hidden
kids in
Temple.
that show was a member of Rilo Kiley's lead guitarist.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
dude.
100%.
Oh, we have like all episodes of Legends of the Hidden Temple. By the way, that
Dude.
show is fucking hard.
Yeah,
Like
these kids just got abused on that show.
like nobody wins ever. Like
No,
not
nobody
even
it
a
was
quarter
designed
of the
for the
people
win.
actually win the Hidden
No,
Temple.
It's brutal. Yeah, it's brutal.
Well, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a cool show
Hard
though.
show. Yeah,
It's
really
cool.
cool show.
Yeah.
You can tell like when the budget kicked in, they started like diversifying their events.
100%. Yeah.
Anyway, all right, we will call it here tonight. I've got a new purpose in life. Thank you, kind sir. And I will see
Requesting.
your beautiful face next time I'm in town, baby. Anyway, we will leave it at that for tonight. We appreciate you hanging out with us either now or in the future. Tom, thank you for jumping in here. It's good to hear your voice. Good to have you on
Yeah.
the show again. We'll probably do this next week because there's again not. Well, I was going to do this last week and then I realized, oh, there's a major holiday happening.
No more
totally
major
didn't know
holidays
that.
for like
For
4
a
months,
while.
man. 5
Yeah,
months.
man. So hopefully we'll
That
get
means
this
no
going.
excuses.
Yeah, on a more regular basis. Look at those shadows play across the wall.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that seems like maybe rendering.
real time, real game time.
Yeah, it's rough.
We'll leave you here. Same bat time, same bat channel. Next week. So yeah. Anyways, catch
We'll see
you
you
all
then.
later.
But not
Bye,
if I see you
guys.
first.
Yeah.
Later.